You got me?
Yeah, I got you. How do you hear me?
I don't.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Okay, you got 3, yeah.
Numero tre.
Yeah. All right, welcome to Rounders Live. We got a special game tonight. Elf Thunderbird and Friends. I'm JT, and the booth with me is not Bart Hanson, but I can call him Shane.
Hey, where's the Hey, how's it going, guys? Shane _Coker on Instagram.
So, Shane, you know everybody that's playing this game.
I do. Right away. This game last month.
30 seconds in.
We got pretty wild, so I'm hoping to see some action tonight.
So this game, with a little background information, we played it last month. 3 people were actually consuming alcohol, and they cut off the entire table.
Yeah, I went to go buy a drink about halfway through the game, and I got told that I was cut off, and I had not had a drink yet, and I was like, this is probably the first time I've ever been cut off without drinking.
We had some drinks flowing that night. And of course, seat 1 is Elf Thunderbird. He is our host of the game. He put together his friends. Sunnie came in from California again, and she might be staying here in San Antonio with us. Joey is in seat 2. Fern with his Iron Man mask is in seat 3. And I believe Sunnie, who came into town from California, is in seat 4.
Yep, she'll be making an appearance here shortly.
She's a mover and a shaker.
You like the action.
And there's our friend, Big Daddy Chaz, sitting right next to another good friend of ours, Andy. Andy's played on the stream a few times. Chaz plays on everyone if possible.
Yeah, pretty much everything over 5.5 Chaz will be on.
He played our 1-3 stream.
Oh, I remember that. I saw that. Yeah, yeah, that was fun.
And then it goes back to Joey's home
loves
game.
game. I've never seen poker as much as you guys.
You see, there's Andy already having a great time. And next to Andy in seat, what is that, 7, is Poker Traveler.
Yep, Poker Traveler's right there, and I'm looking pretty tan behind him.
Oh, that is you standing up there.
I went to California last week, so I got some sun.
Work or pleasure?
Pleasure. Yeah, I was out there for some racing.
Oh, what kind of racing were you doing? Or watching?
I was watching some motorcycle racing out there.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We got Bubbles, 7.
Yep, Bubbles. But she played on our ladies' night, and she plays in some of the streams other than the ladies, but she's a great player.
She's awesome. And it looks like we got Dr. J in the house in seat 8.
Yep, Jay's in seat 8. Dr. J.
He's also a local guy that we play a lot with, so good to see him in the live stream. I don't think he's ever played. Maybe one of these streams he's played.
I'm not sure. He might have played. Yeah, I think he's played one for sure.
Yeah, Jay's awesome. So this is going to be a really fun stream, I think.
Okay, tonight's game is a 5-5 with a $2,500 hard cap.
Yeah, we capped it this time because last time we got really crazy.
What was the big buy-ins back then? Like, if someone got busted, did they reload for what? Did anybody go 5? We guys 5,000-6,000 deep in that game?
Some of us were like 5K deep, and some of us were 15K deep.
Oh wow, deep. Yeah, I forgot. I totally forgot.
We had some big action going on that game. I think I don't want to call them out. So there were some big losses. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah, I remember Sunnie won a huge hand.
Yeah, Sunnie was having a good night.
She ran bad at first, and then Poker Gods kicked in for her. And we are also running the Seven-deuce bounty. $50 from each player.
That's right. If you win any hand with 7-deuce, then you get $50 from every player. So that kind of incentivizes people to get in there and play around with that worst hand in poker. So it should be a fun one. We'll see if anybody takes it as far as I did and goes all in pre-flop with it.
Wow.
I got fortunate to win that one. So we got a bomb pot here, single board bomb pot. Looks like Bubbles has 2 pair. Dr. J has just top pair and some back doors.
Yeah, Bubbles has bottom 2 pair.
Yeah.
Aces.
Aces for Boss Baby, which is our good friend Joey. Looks like it checked through on the flop. And a flush gets there on the turn. Front door flush comes in, and Andy has the nut flush here. So he's looking pretty good. The only really Bubbles has some boat outs, and that's about it.
The 8 and deuce.
Yep, 8 or deuce will make it for her, but we've got some dead 8s in the
And no one else has 2 pair.
Yep. So I don't expect anybody to do much calling here. Andy's probably going to take this down. It's pretty hard to call anything here unless you have a set, which nobody does.
Sunnie gets away from the, not the bottom 2, but the 8 deuce.
Yeah, it looks like Andy's are going to take down the first bomb pot of the night.
We had 7-deuce action in our last stream, and I think 7-deuce was 3 out of 4 times winner, 75%.
Oh, was it? Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
That's nuts.
Someone did lose a lot playing it too hard.
Was that in the last stream that you
I
guys
believe
played here?
the last stream, yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's a fun game, but it can create a lot of action.
Oh, we're getting a drink order in from the table.
I'm going to step away for just a second.
Yeah, hold on.
I've heard drama like 10 times, and I honestly have no idea what anybody's talking about.
All right.
All right, sorry about that. We had to take some mandatory break. Production needed us.
Yeah.
So we're seeing Poker Traveler has the Ace-10 offsuit. It's going to come out raising from Iron Fern, King 6.
Yeah, it looks like Iron Fern opened it up, and then Poker Traveler went ahead and 3-bet, and Fern is going to call. Fern is another good buddy of mine. He's local here, so it's good to see him playing this stream for the first time.
Yeah,
Oh, he actually might have played a stream already.
no, I haven't seen him.
No?
First time I met him was tonight.
Okay, I thought he might have played the one when Johnny Vibes was here, but he might have been on the list. Because I knew he was here trying to get on the game. But looks like Poker Traveler out flops Fern here and has the board locked up and is just going to call the turn. And said he's going to probably take this down with top pair.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, trips. Yeah. And I don't think Fern's going to get... Oh, he did call. Yeah, he did call. Okay.
Yeah, oh, card misread. Wow, well, look at that. Ace-King instead of King-6. Wow, we could have got a little better action out of that one.
Yeah, no kidding. So Fern ended up having Ace-King, and Seti ends up just calling on the river and loses the absolute minimum there.
If you see the card reader says King-6, or his seat says King-6, but his Ace-King.
He had Ace-King, and he ended up flopping trips, and Seti also flopped trips
Oh,
there.
my goodness. That could have gone way bad.
Yeah, Seti definitely lost the minimum there. Real smart plays there by Seti, not overplaying some weak ace trip there.
Wow.
That was a fun way to start the stream for,
Oh my goodness.
for Poker Traveler.
That could have been very ugly. Goodness. Don't worry, guys. We have 32,000 of guaranteed tournament money coming up this weekend. We're going to tell you all about it here shortly. $32,000 guaranteed.
Rounders has been running some awesome tournaments, man. I'm not a huge tournament player. I'll play some series stuff and I'll play some WPT stuff, but I'm really tempted to start coming in here for just some of the 50Ks and 100Ks and other things that Rounders seems to constantly run. So
Yeah, they had the 200,000, 250,000, whatever it was.
yeah, that was not too long ago. Looks like Sunny's raising it up here with Queen Jack off. And he's going to go ahead and call with some suited connectors.
That is Dr. J, not Julius Irving, but the second Dr. J.
Yeah, Dr. J's going to call with Ace-Jack of clubs. This flop is pretty good for Andy. He actually flops a gutter, but it's going to be hard for him to maybe continue after bricking any turns, but this is probably going to get checked through.
He might be able to steal it if a low card comes out.
Yeah, he does go ahead and try to steal, which is a pretty good
Oh, there you
decision
go.
there, and he's going to take this one down. So looks like Andy came to play.
Yeah.
So we were joking around before the stream. We said that this is a fun game, so if anybody plays too tight, we're probably just going to kick them off.
Oh, wow.
So we're looking to see some high VPIPs here and a lot of action.
And there's a list. There's a nice list, I understand,
We do have
for
this is a
players
very,
that want to get on this stream.
Yeah, I was actually supposed to be playing this game, and then they asked me to come in here and commentate, come in here and chill with JT for a while. And you know what, with a couple of drinks and good company, I said, okay, let's do it.
Hey, this is the best seat in the house.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
unless you want to win thousands and thousands of dollars.
Well, I hate winning thousands of
Yeah,
dollars.
yeah, you
so-
want to take a break from it every now
Yeah,
and
I
then.
mean, it's just too much sometimes.
Right. You got to let your friends get some.
Yes, Joey. What do you have?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fortunate that every single person here is somebody that I know pretty well, so we'll see. I get to roast them a little bit.
Exactly.
And I intend to do some roasting tonight, so watch out. Sunny looking down at the queen jack off again. See if she decides to raise this up.
We'll keep it on the paper though.
She does. Now we're playing 5-5, but they're going to have a straddle on a lot tonight. I was out there a little bit earlier before the stream started. I can guarantee that they're going to be doing a lot of straddles. So Sunny with 2 overs going to c-bet. Dr. J's going to call with his gut shot.
Gut shot, right?
Yep. And backdoor flush draw. And El Thunderbird has a mystery hand. Oh, he's got top pair.
Wow, he binks the 3,
Dr. J.
making the nut straight.
Wow. Yeah, that's going to... El Thunderbird ends up checking it. He's probably going to get some more value.
He has jack 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see. This is not too many 2-pair combinations out there, really. There's a lot of draws, 7-8, and some like hands like 10-8 can bet the flop, and then bet turn after bricking. So, wow, Trey makes a great fold.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, that's a tough fold to make there with top pair. So, really must have been thinking about that hand, and maybe has some history with Dr. J. So,
Yeah, a lot of respect to turn that 3 and have the money card hit you right there.
yeah, that was a great card for Dr. J.
It's way too early to tell.
So there we go. We got the straddle right there. Sunny straddling.
There's our VPIPs. So far we've got Big Daddy Chaz with 0%. How many hands have we played?
And
3?
bubbles.
Yeah, well, and Banjoey.
Oh,
Boss
they only played the
They've only played-
Bombot.
3 hands. No, they played 3
Yeah.
now, I think, right? Because we had the trip aces hand.
Right,
So, and that was the 3rd hand because the queen jack with Sunny raised it. So,
right. The 3 aces, and then Andy won,
yep.
and then Dr. J.
So we'll look to see those VPIPs get
Oh,
bumped
queens.
up here. Huge hand for Big Daddy Chaz. He's put me into pain with this hand before a couple of times when he flopped top set and I decided to bluff river.
Oh, man.
So it doesn't work out too well. El Thunderbird's going to go ahead and probably call here with his pocket 6s on the button.
And Bubbles needs to make a straight. Her queen is pretty dead unless a king 10 flops,
Yeah, she needs
which
some,
has draws.
She needs some. She definitely needs some jacks here on the flop.
I have not drank yet. I mean,
It's hard to play against good players that play aggressively and play a large number of hands whenever they have really strong hands because you just can't put them on a super strong range all the time. So Chaz is a lot of fun to play with. He's like a puzzle that you're just always trying to figure out. He's going to go ahead and c-bet here with overpair of pocket queens. And
Does
probably
El
not going to get...
Thunderbird do one call here?
I think you can call here sometimes. I think that when you're...
Oh, and Sunny did pick up a 3, so she needs a...
No, she
Oh,
ended
she
up-
folded?
She made a good fold, yeah.
Okay.
And I think especially when you're 4 ways to a flop like that, you want to kind of avoid overcalling with some underpairs because there's just a lot of hands that these guys can have. So Big Daddy Chaz going to choose to continue on the turn after an ace comes out, and El Thunderbird probably just going to let this one go on the
All
turn.
right. That's a very bad card for him.
Yeah, not a good card for him. Chaz is going to have a lot of aces opening up from early position, and Also, you don't pick your 6 on the turn. There's not a lot of good cards for you.
I was wondering if an 8 came off, if he could stay in there thinking, Chaz really, Chaz could have anything, of course.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to overcall like that in those multi-way spots.
That's a great idea.
There's no good cards for you. You're basically looking for a 2-outer to hit your set, and other than that, it's going to be really tough to face any aggression on the turn. So, good fold by Trey on the turn, and we'll move on to the next hand.
And we are doing straddles. Looks like everybody's agreed to straddle maybe this round.
Yeah, I know we're going to have some straddles in this game. Maybe some double straddles, maybe some triple straddles, especially once the
It's
drinks start
early.
flowing.
It's early. Yeah.
They, I know it took about 15 minutes to get our first round of drinks here because I was in there for that.
Okay.
So we'll see how many would they get flowing here. But
I remember one of our streams we got up to a $200 straddle that you had made, and won actually a huge pot with maybe 9-6 in your hand with a $200 straddle.
yeah, we had I think at one point we had a $400 straddle.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I think at one point. Sometimes it's a little tough to keep those big straddles going,
Yeah.
especially in smaller games, but this is Texas. We love to have some fun. El Thunderbird taking one down there with top 2 on a little bit of a wet board. You can have a lot of straight draws and pair plus, a straight draw. So,
And you see Sunnie was playing her connected suited wheel cards.
yep, Gapper, deuce 4. It's one of my favorite hands, actually. Got into a big pot with that 2 weeks ago. Deuce 4 of spades. It's a good one. Just a little bit disguised.
Someone forgot the straddle, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's not always easy when you're talking and everybody's having a good time
Right.
to remember to throw
Right.
it out there. And once the cards get dealt, you can't put it out. So
Here, look at bubbles.
No one has woken up with the monster hand 7-deuce yet. So we haven't seen anybody trying to win the extra, $400?
yeah, so from 7 other players, so $350. So you win a hand with 7-deuce, you're getting $353
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yep.
from all the other players. Got some chip counts here. This game was capped at a $2,500 buy-in, so Fern's up. Looks like about $500.
Yeah.
That nice ace king.
Ace king versus ace 10. Man, that could have been very wrong for someone. Well, Poker Traveler did not forget the straddle.
Yeah, I've known Seti for a while now, and he's not one to forget. That's for sure.
He's definitely he's on for next month. Which means one of you aren't here.
It's gonna be the person with the lowest B-flip. Oh no, you're still coming.
Let's be real.
Boss baby. Ace jack off.
Yep. Looks like El Thunderbird's going to raise up the suited gappers there, 6-4 suited. Big Daddy Chaz is here with ace queen on the small blind. This is going to be a hand that he's going to raise pretty frequently. Imagine Sunnie called with 10-9 suited on the button. She may throw, she put in the 3-bet, which I like.
Oh, wow.
Big Daddy Chaz, that was definitely a card reader error because he is not folding ace queen.
Yes, I agree with that.
So it looks like we might have had a little card reader error, but Sunnie takes it
Takes
down
it down.
with a great 3-bet from the button. You got to work that position.
My image did nothing for me last month, huh?
She's also a dealer, so she actually, if she hasn't played a lot of hands, she's seen a lot of hands.
Yep, Sunnie has definitely seen a lot, and I've played with Sunnie a few times, so I know she does play. She likes to get in the mix and have some fun. So, and she was definitely our big winner last month when we had this stream.
Yeah, her and Bubbles are not scared to beat up on the guys at all.
Not at all, and they like to bring the action.
No
So.
wonder he was invited right away. Yes.
Chaz did have the 8 of spades turned over, so you got a fresh card.
I'll
Dr. J gonna raise it up here. Or maybe, yeah, it looks like he raises to 40 with King 10 suited.
I too like to. Trey, did you get this? Thank you, sir. Can you make sure JT has a drink?
Boss Baby gonna go ahead and continue or call with King 6 of clubs.
I want
Actually, I have my
a
phone.
12 apiece.
A little bit loose, but I like
Right?
it. Yeah, I like the action.
What?
And
Oh.
and then Bubbles is gonna call in the straddle with Ace 9 off. And Dr.
Wow.
J is gonna flop pretty well here.
And King 6 with a flush draw and top pair.
Yep. So
That could get you in trouble.
absolutely. So
What?
Boss Baby here is looking pretty good. And
Wow.
I think he just rips it.
How do you?
He goes all in for
My goodness.
$1,600.
Boss Baby's not messing around.
So he's definitely
I hope you find your penis.
From $100 bet to $1,600.
he's here for some blood, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm
And
not
we'll
gonna
see if
find
Jay
it.
can make a tough call. I think with
No.
King 10, yeah, it's kind of a tough call. I mean, you're beat by King Queen, which I think Boss Baby can have there, and
Set of fours, yeah.
and then you're kind of flipping or a little less than flipping against some flush draws, but I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't think Jay's played a lot with Boss Baby. They definitely know each other, but probably have not played a lot. So tough call for Dr. J there, and I think he'll just pick a better spot later on.
Hey, cheers, everybody. Everybody has a drink
Cheers.
out there, so cheers.
We've got some drinks in here. Cheers,
Hey.
JT.
Let's have a good one, guys.
Thank you to Thunderbird for my first drink.
Oh, yes. Hopefully you hear this in 30 minutes. Thank you. They do have 2 TVs out there that they're able to watch. I believe the sound is on as well. One behind the dealer and then one behind Iron Fern's head. That's a great helmet.
Yeah, so it's actually it's battery operated, so it'll close and everything. Makes a great sound. It's pretty cool.
He already said he's picking me. He's already said he's picking
Bubbles with the Ace Jacket clubs? Really?
Looks like they're gonna just take it down.
Trey doesn't like the sound of that.
Yeah, we
Traveler just folds it, takes it down.
so the aggression.
Sunnie leading up our aggression frequency here, so definitely the most active and aggressive player.
And you saw Big Daddy Chaz had 0.
Give him time.
That's not
all right?
common. That is not common.
I know Chaz pretty well, and that number is going to rise rapidly.
You already like his laugh.
He has not had much to play with so far.
Right? I mean, it's like, wow, guys, just get him already.
Seems like there's a few Pokemon on the table.
Make your move, man.
Yep, yeah, SETI, Poker Traveler, and Chaz would definitely have multiple Pokemon on the
What
table.
are you doing?
They're a frequent guest appearance at these games.
How are you gonna say it before I even do it?
Big Daddy Chaz is going to 3-bet the 6-4
There we go.
suited.
The aggression is starting.
Tall hairs? Hey, how's your
And El Thunderbird
Oh yeah, I didn't see a king.
probably going to call here, I think, with a suited ace in the straddle. You don't have to call too much, and
Fern's going to mix it up.
Fern's going to continue +2. And that's a pretty good flop for both Big Daddy Chaz and Fern, flopping flush
Wow.
draws.
That's
And-
definitely going to get Big Daddy Chaz in trouble if the spade comes off. It's a paired board, though, too, so any big card could rep a full house.
Yep, and Big Daddy Chaz is going to continue here for a little less than half pot, which I like. And I imagine he's going to get a call here from Fern.
And then, of course, you see my wife on that following Saturday. And you
Maybe not.
different than my version.
He did fold, so
They're like, yeah, you
it's possible that was a card reader error. It's also possible that
I guess
At least
Fern
like
just
the
thought
story wasn't like, hey, remember when you were
Big
fucking
Daddy
that
Chaz
girl?
could have some very strong hands. So,
He could easily have a jack, and he don't want to go against a
The lie was
paired
who took
board
a
already.
shot,
Sure.
Not like, you know, something like, really bad. Shit, right? It's not like, I didn't know it was a secret.
Big Daddy Chaz.
How was your life? I told her to get fuck some girl. It's like, I accidentally said you took a shot first.
Big Daddy Chaz taking down some pots with some aggression, which is what we tend to see out of him. Fern picking up ace king off.
They have to be like
Under the gun plus $1. $1 straddle. He's gonna raise it, I imagine.
Looks like he made an easy 25.
Okay.
Lucky.
Big Daddy Chaz continuing with that
Wow.
aggression. With the jack 10 off.
He saw the 0. He already seen the.
Yeah, he might have heard us through the walls talking about his UPIP and his aggression frequency because he's turning it up right now.
Bubbles did call with the ace jack offsuit.
Yeah, a little bit dominated by Fern, but he's going to pop in with the 4-bet. And he went for a pretty small size, which I like. Bubbles is pretty short, so you don't want to go too big here because it kind of forces her to fold some of her weaker hands that you actually have pretty well dominated. She's thinking about a call here, but this is, she does end up calling. So she's going heads up with Fern to a flop with about 15% equity. And she's trying to mix it up too. She doesn't want to be left out. And
Oh, she outflops him.
Yeah, outflops Fern.
That's hard enough to
So that's a great flop for Bubbles. And we'll see what sizing he goes with here. On these types of flops,
He checks it.
he ends up checking.
She's going to bet at least, I'd say 3/4 pot, 400.
Yeah, and I think on a flop like this, if you're going to bet, you should probably bet with equity tomorrow.
Are you like a doctor performing heart surgery?
Oh, he's putting her all in.
Yeah, Fern goes all in.
And she's definitely going to snap call.
Uh,
Wow. I thought for sure she'd get it in.
she's gonna, yeah, I mean, she's gonna probably call. I don't think you can bet that big on the turn or on the flop and then fold.
He's thinking he has 2 overcards. So
Yeah.
he's willing to gamble with the ace king.
Yeah, and if Bubbles just has a jack the way she does right now, she got 3-bet pre-flop, and he can easily have it over there. She's thinking, okay, am I good here? Am I calling with?
Right, he check raised me.
Sure, yeah. So, but I think she just has
Yeah.
too little behind, and she's gonna stick
Right,
it in,
right.
which I think
Roughly
is,
300-400.
yeah. If you're gonna bet flop, you cannot fold to a raise. So.
It looks like they might
Yeah,
run
it
it
looks like
twice.
they're going to run it twice. And
Jack is good.
Bubbles holds on the first board.
A
He can hit
queen or a king.
Yeah, but he does not. So Bubbles is going to win almost $3,000
There you go.
pot.
I can see her.
So big pot for Bubbles with a hand that was dominated pre-flop, but she outflops him and then calls it off with her top pair. So nice hand for Bubbles, and she's our big winner so far.
You want to hear a funny story?
That actually is a little bit off because Poker Traveler lost that first hand, so he's down about $500.
Correct.
So
Yeah, I don't think she ever folds there regardless if he has the overpair queens or kings because she has the ace to go with it.
yeah, you just bet half your
She's
stack.
vested, yeah.
Yeah,
She
you
can't
if
fold.
If you're folding there, then you shouldn't be betting.
Yeah, might as well reload and
Yep,
move on to the next hand.
yep. There's always chips in the cage. So nice hand for Bubbles. Takes down a very nice pot, and
Well, Fern had ace king twice and he's 1-1.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, I won't.
Looks like there's some tips flowing there to our great dealer Ricardo. Got a chance to hang out with him a little bit last night. Good dude and a great dealer. So
Yeah, absolutely he is.
And I play $100 on
Yep.
Dragon and Panda, and I missed it.
Yeah, I was
we have a lot of really great dealers here.
A lot of different personalities for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
I love it.
What about the alligator?
I'm down for the alligator game.
Alligator game?
Poker world is amazing how many
Spent years trying to
super nice people you meet. Not that you shouldn't, but it's just, you get and go, wow, this is just playing for thousands of dollars. Everybody's laughing, drinking, having a great time. No animosity. Just, you came here to play your game, win as much as you can, and if you lose, no one's really Well, there's a few people who might get upset, but not this level, this
Big
group.
Daddy Chaz with the 7-deuce. Sorry to cut you off.
No,
there,
no, I didn't see it. So,
and it looks like he's going to raise it only to a small raise.
and Andy calls with
Andy
the
calls it with Queen 10.
and
suited.
Poker Traveler, Ace 5 suited.
Yeah, he's going to probably come in here with a 3-bet, which I like. And
120 maybe, 125, 150.
yeah, I think I go about
150.
150 here.
Yeah.
And I imagine Big Daddy Chaz is not going to fold. Yeah, he may even come in with a 4-bet.
Trey, how much is 7-deuce?
We'll have to see.
I think he did.
50?
Nope, said he took it down. So
Yep, everybody
he
folded.
did fold, and a nice pot taken there by Poker Traveler.
Bad position.
Yep, it's kind of hard when you're facing, major aggression with 7-deuce. Even though your $350 are coming your way if you win, if you lose $1,000 trying to,
Right.
to win with 7-deuce, and it doesn't help much.
Oh, that's what we saw the other night. 7-deuce was 3 out of 4 winners, and the one time it lost, the person was around 1,000 deep in it. So
Yeah, it can get real costly. So you definitely want to pick your spot.
especially when someone flops top pair, top kicker, it'd be hard to get away from that hand, and you're bluffing into it. So we got $32,000 of guaranteed this weekend. We got Friday, we have a $10,000 free roll at 7 p.m. Saturday at 1 p.m. we have a $10,000 big 50, which we have every Saturday, but not a $10,000 one. Sunday at 2 p.m. we have an $8,000 deep freeze. And Saturday at 6 p.m. we have a $2,000 freeze out. At 8 p.m. we have a $1,000 free roll. And Sunday at 6 p.m. we have a $1,000 free roll, which is $32,000 in guarantees.
That's awesome. I've got a few friends that play these tournaments pretty regularly, so shout out to my buddy Wesley. I know he said he was going to tune in today, so I know he's always in here playing these tournaments. And,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's some really great, smaller buy-in tournaments, so if you just want to come and play and buy into a tournament for anywhere from it's like usually like $50 to $150.
Yeah, the big 50 on Saturday for $10,000 is $160, but that includes dealer appreciation.
Oh, good, yeah.
So I mean,
Can't beat that.
you're able to do one rebuy for $125.
Oh yeah, and that tournament actually gets pretty large too. So there's a lot of money up for stake once you get to the final table.
We have the big 50 on Mondays, usually a $20,000 guarantee. On a Monday, $20,000.
Wow, that's great. And you guys put that on stream sometimes too, right?
No, not on the weekends.
Or the
We do
weekdays?
the bigger tournaments.
The 100s and
Yeah.
200s. Okay, yeah. Because I
We do
remember
the final
watching some of
tables.
those. I know my friend Rory, shout out to Rory, was on a final table there. So I was sweating him.
Yeah, he did great. He was like 4th or something, 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, he did real well. He was a very short stack for a while, so he did real well to get that.
Oh yeah.
I think there was some kind of
So I know I was cheating earlier, and I took a look outside, and I know there was some hands going in here, so we'll have to see.
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, we are on a 30-minute delay, so
Why would anyone do
not Bart. Hanson was outside snooping and watching some hands, seeing the action. But you see, we have people wanting to see the stream, and they can watch it on their phones, or they can watch it live by standing up behind the players, checking it out.
Yep.
I told you, I'm not buying silver.
But I'm not paying for Joey's.
Oh my god, never mind.
Yeah, these streams are really popular. It's hard to get a seat, but we try to open them up as much as we can. This game is a little harder to get into just because we kind of designed it, and Trey, El Thunderbird, has done a really good job to make this as fun of a game as possible. So,
Absolutely.
we really appreciate everybody that's playing it and all their action. It looks like we've got El Thunderbird raising up ace-5 off from the cutoff, and Iron Fern's going to outflop him there with top pair, top kicker.
He said, my ace-king lost, but my ace-queen's going to be running good.
Yep, and this is going to be a board that I think Trey can probably check with some frequency without any clubs in his hand, without any pair in his hand, but he does elect to c-bet it. And Fern's going to call. That's actually a pretty good card if El Thunderbird wants to continue. It's going to be kind of tough for him because it's hard to tell if Fern was calling with a flush draw. Ace on the river.
Wow, that's a bad card.
Yeah, Fern kind of not the one he wanted to see, but El Thunderbird has value now, so now he can check it down and just hope to win.
Right, check, and ace 2-pair takes it down.
I'm going to lose.
You need to have the ace 5 with the 5 of clubs
Yep.
to get any part of that.
Can I have a Shirley Temple?
Yes, and a Shirley Temple for the,
Yeah, I don't want to be in Thunderbird's position when he tells them, hey, I've got a group and I have 6 other players that want to play and you didn't make the cut yet. You know?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't put you on my game. That's got to be hard sometimes to tell a friend, someone you play with a lot, someone you like, and say, hey, you just didn't make it. You know?
Yep, yeah, absolutely.
You called me a minute late,
Oh, okay.
or I didn't think of you.
I'm gonna go to Dallas and then try to like visit.
Yep, so once again, commentators for tonight. I'm Shane / not Bart Hanson. I'm Shane_poker on Instagram. And I'm sitting here with my good friend, JT.
And how did you come up with the not Bart Hanson?
I just had that one time, and for whatever reason, it's kind of stuck. It was a joke to one of my friends, and for whatever reason, it's kind of stuck. I probably need to switch it to like my Instagram handle or something.
I was thinking that maybe one of your friends said that, you know, they saw you playing in a game against him, and they said, you don't play like Bart Hanson or something.
Yeah, I haven't played with Bart. I played with him a couple of times in, I think, Sacramento, but I haven't played with him in a number of years. I know he's been playing up in Austin
Right.
recently. But looks like Sunnie went ahead and raised here with ace-5 suited. She flops a gut shot, and Chaz really doesn't have much to call with here, so she's going to take this one down.
Oh, he slid the $50 over like she had 7-deuce.
Yeah.
And then luckily he reeled it back in.
Yep. So Sunnie
Look at her V-pip.
leading with playing half her
50%.
hands, which is great. El Thunderbird coming in close behind at 37%, which is a pretty good number. And then I didn't see the low
Okay,
numbers.
I was mistaken. Our last stream was a 5-5 PLO with a $10 hard rock. The V-pip for the guy who won massive was 96%.
Wow. That just
Yeah.
shows you the variance in
Yeah.
PLO. Because if you have 96% VPIP in this game, it's going to be pretty tough to
Yeah,
win.
yeah. You know, DQ has a high VPIP when he plays.
Oh, yeah. DQ
So,
James. Shout out
yes.
to our friend DQ James.
Yeah, he's in Vegas this weekend.
Yep, yep. Hope he's doing very well out there. I should probably look at the chat here. I'm going to pull up some chat.
That's a good idea. Sorry about that, everybody.
We got Nick from Yuma in the chat. He's well known in these streets. Welcome,
Yeah.
Nick from Yuma.
Nick is a
to
good
see
friend.
ya. Yep.
Yep.
Usually. Yeah, I mean they can.
Nick, I was in the chat too last night with you with 08 Grinder. That was a great stream he did.
We got Camilla. Welcome. And we got BR who says, go, Dad. We'll see who Dad is, but there's a number of these players that could be Dad. Oh, we got
There we
a
go.
little ad. We've got John
gotta eat
Lucas.
healthy.
Shout out to John Lucas and Racer Nerd.
Yep, Racing Nerd, I'm still looking out for you, brother.
And if you could shoot us a like on the YouTube, we would much appreciate it. That really helps grow the stream and give some of these players some recognition. And there's a lot of fun players here, so this is the kind of game you want to promote. Alberto, excuse me. Welcome. Good to see you in here. And we've got San Antonio News in here as well. Says he's sitting at table 15 in the PLO tournament. He's leading the table so far. So good luck to Alberto.
Nick, I crashed out about 2 a.m. I had to go to work at 7, so I did not see the final table. I watched a little bit of the final table, but I didn't stay up and watch the last of it. So I'm actually going to watch it either tomorrow or finish it out.
We've got BadBeat831 in the chat who says Sunnie is a boss. I highly agree with you. She is one of my favorite people to play with. Bubble's going to raise up ace-queen suited here. That's a pretty good-looking hand from under the gun. El Thunderbird's going to call with his king-queen off. Big Daddy Chaz probably going to continue as well with his pocket deuces. We'll see if Andy makes the call. Nope. And El Thunderbird's going to make the call with 9-8 off here. So
And Poker Traveler's playing the 9-8 offsuit.
yeah, from the big blind, I don't blame him.
And there he goes.
Yeah, he flops the best of it here. Needs a lot of protection here, so I wouldn't even mind a lead out from him. But
He checks it. Wow.
Yeah, against 4 other players, this is just going to get checked through.
I checked already.
Unless Big Daddy Chaz decides to take a stab at it. I don't expect El Thunderbird to continue or to donk out here.
Yeah, I think Big Daddy Chaz is going to work on his V-pip, but it checks around. The jack helps no one but diamonds for the...
For Big Daddy Chaz has
Pocket
the
deuces. Wow.
the only diamond, and Bubbles is going to bet this, which I think is awesome because it's going to be really tough for anybody to call now.
After they saw her roll over Ace Jack against Ace King.
But Big Daddy Chaz said,
Oh my
hold on, I'm coming. I'm here to play, and I don't think you have a diamond or a pair.
That's a heck of a call.
And Poker Traveler lays down the best hand here. So Bubbles is looking for an ace or a queen. Does not get there, but if she continues to bet, which is going to be tough to do.
If she can fire here, she checks.
Checks, yeah, she's going to give
My
up. That was a
goodness.
one and done, and Big Daddy Chaz is going to check and
He says a pair.
show his pocket
Oh my
deuces and
God.
take down a nice little pot. So nice play from Big Daddy Chaz.
I can
there.
never do that. That's
Yeah,
why I love being back here. I can never make that
That
call.
is a tough call with pocket deuces, but he's definitely not afraid to make some tough calls.
Wow.
So good on him.
That's just upper level. You can't
Who's Fern? God,
put her on a stone cold bluff.
who's racer nerd?
I guess he was looking for the diamond.
Yeah, I don't know, because even if a diamond rolls off there, it's pretty hard to feel like you're good with the bottom diamond.
Oh,
'Cause
you know, how much you can't call any bet. You can only handle the check, you know?
yeah, absolutely. That was definitely best case for him there, but it worked out and took down a nice little pot.
It's always 25.
And I'm pretty sure that Bubbles is going to be a little bit
Sorry,
sad
I'm
she didn't
so
bet
broke,
over.
alright?
Yeah, she just pulls the trigger. I don't know what the
Yeah,
pot was at that time, but
Yeah,
250, 300, she's taking it down.
she bets $200 or $300 there. She definitely gets the job done.
Looks like Poker Traveler's going to do a little add-on to his stack.
Yep, maybe add on a couple $100.
I lost in the beginning.
8,000 to start out.
So how is the $2,500 hard cap affecting anybody? Does it?
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, we're playing 5-5, right? And even when they have the straddle on for 5-10 or 5-10-20, it's not really going to affect anybody too much because they are going to have still, 100 big blinds or more. So maybe not quite as crazy as when we're playing, 10,000 deep like
Right,
we do a lot.
right.
But it's not really going to affect anybody too drastically. I think the big thing is maybe it encourages people to maybe get in there a little bit more than they normally would because they can only lose a certain amount.
Right.
And losing 2,500 feels a lot better than losing 10,000.
Sure, I'm sure. Well, I heard a couple of them saying they have 2 or 3 buy-ins, so they are willing to put their chips in play.
Yep, and I already offered to loan anybody here any money that they need to continue playing for the night. So we'll see if they end up back here with us.
Yeah, if I say not Bart Hanson is making a trip to the table, you guys will know exactly what's happening.
I'm not drunk yet, so yes, I need this one. I need a drink so I can play that show.
Yeah, our friend
Just so y'all know, that's the way I get it.
Rampage Poker went very deep last night on the World Series of Poker online event. Unfortunately, his ace queen got cracked by ace 8 on the river.
What did he? How deep did he go?
Ninth,
Ninth, really?
8th or 9th, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Has he played here before?
No, he hasn't played here, but he
We should
is
get him out here for some games. That'd be fun.
he is on our list.
Okay, good, yeah.
Whether we can get him or not,
Yeah, Ethan, great poker vlogger.
Yeah,
Check out
absolutely.
his YouTube at Rampage Poker. Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch and kind of a little more relatable to a lot of people, I think, that play poker just casually because I don't think he advertises himself as a super pro, I would say. you know, maybe a little more relatable to our people that are just
Absolutely.
watching that like to play 1-2 or 2-5,
Absolutely.
and he definitely mixes it up. So a lot of fun to watch.
This is called the
He has a great personality.
Definitely.
You know.
You played for a living before.
So we got Boss Baby raising it up with the Queen Jack off, and he's going to be pretty dominated here by Big Daddy Chaz and Andy calling with a suited Queen Jack.
With everybody having the same hands, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna say I'll bet $4 that we're gonna have 3 low cards, 8 or lower. Damn it!
Nope, we end up actually having.
How does that happen?
This is actually an interesting hand because we have 3 players now with gut shots, and Bubbles has top pair here, or bottom pair, middle
Second
pair.
pair, yeah,
second pair,
The
but
10, the 10's good.
It's a top for her, right? So it's going to be interesting to see. Aggression is really going to help in this hand, but I imagine Big Daddy Chaz is going to get.
Everybody needs the card that the other person has.
Yeah, so if we see a king here.
2 kings are out. The queens are out.
Yeah. So
So-
7 really doesn't help anybody, and Bubbles actually ends
And the
up
10
folding.
folds.
Yeah. So Big Daddy Chaz ahead here, like massively ahead here
King
with
Jack.
King Jack. Yeah. So that.
A 2, 3, 4 is coming out there. Oh, a 7 pairs of board.
Yeah, and this is actually, I think, if you're Andy and it checks to you, I'm gonna bluff the heck out of this river because it's just really tough.
Oh,
for
they
anybody to have
can't. They
anything.
can't. They can't.
And Big Daddy Chaz is gonna win
King
another
high.
one with King High.
Oh, Bubbles had it.
Yeah, she's gonna hate to see that flipped over.
And what a very generous Big Daddy Chaz.
Yep, absolutely. Takes care of his dealers.
Absolutely.
He's a lot of fun to play with.
Hard to beat.
Hard to beat.
I decided to just fold.
You know, because maybe I shouldn't bring it up, but I'm gonna say it. They had a big hand last stream that El Thunderbird and Big Daddy Chaz played.
They did, yeah. I was
The
tuned in
Kings.
for that.
Did
Yeah.
you see the Kings
I
versus
did.
the Jack 6 or
With
whatever
a
it was?
flush draw. Yeah.
He got the straight on there. Oh,
Yeah, El
It's
Thunderbird
just-
ended up losing that hand, and it was a pretty interesting.
it was a
hand.
great call. He was ahead, and just the card just came for Big Daddy Chaz. One of many cards that could have hit,
Rather be lucky than good.
but
So
that was a heck of a play.
yeah, Big Daddy Chaz getting there.
Anything. I agree.
Excuse me?
I'm a little upset.
Nobody cares.
Awesome.
Do you guys have like a Jewish filter on the camera?
So we can't see the Boss Baby's hand, but that is Joey, and he plays a lot of
I look like a Jewish nightclub owner.
poker. Okay, I thought from my understanding, I thought he was more of an Omaha guy. Is he a Hold'em guy?
Boss Baby.
Yes.
Downtown.
He mixes it up. I've played anything from Texas Hold'em with him to 4 card to 5 card to 6
Oh,
card.
really?
I played 6 card PLO with him a few times. So
Are you guys short-handed or what?
we were playing 6 or 7-handed, I think.
Okay,
So it was actually a pretty big game.
that is a big game for 6 cards, and
Yeah, I think we.
the way you guys play.
I don't want to rat anybody out, but there was a lot of money on the table. Let me just put it that way. Andy's going to bet his pocket 5s here. Poker Traveler was second pair and a backdoor flush draw. Going to continue. And Boss Baby and Sunnie probably getting out of the way here. And Sunnie would have made top pair on the turn, but Andy probably going to slow down maybe a little bit. No, he decides he's going to continue bluffing, and I like this play, especially when we can see the cards. Because
Yeah,
it's going to be tough for Poker Traveler to continue there with third pair now, and he does fold, and Andy wins a nice $300.
I had this hand so many times.
There's our chip counts for you.
well, you know, it's easy for me to say. I've never lost a dime to these guys. And then I realized, you know, Poker Traveler did sit down and play the mixed game one
Yeah.
time with us. And I might have lost a couple bucks, but
Well, I wish I could say the same.
the mixed game was going off. When Poker Traveler sat down, it was fun.
I have definitely
It's not the
lost
bomb pot's fault,
to
Joey.
every single player in this room. So
Oh, wow.
I've played quite a bit with every single player here, so we've definitely gone back and forth.
Yeah, this level's a way above my skill level.
Yeah.
I could never call with deuces. what Big Daddy Chaz did.
Yeah, I think he's having fun. You can see he's got a drink in front of him. We definitely got another
Oh
round
yeah,
of drinks.
oh yeah, green teas hitting the.
Yep. Those are good, man. We have a fantastic bar here. The bartender tonight, I think, is Charlie, I think his name
Oh,
is.
Charlie, yeah,
Yeah,
Charlie.
he's awesome. I was here last night, just hanging out with a couple of my friends, and he's making us some great drinks all night. So shout out to Charlie and El Thunderbird. Can we call with you?
Oh my goodness!
Gonna lay a little trap in.
Look at Iron Fern,
Iron Fern with the 7-deuce.
suited 7-deuce.
That's a monster. He's gonna throw in the 3-bet.
Wow!
And El Thunderbird is probably not gonna let that 3-bet stand.
What is he walking into?
Sunnie
with the King 6 of diamonds.
Sunnie's might have hit her limit of folding and letting these guys walk.
What just
on her,
happened?
So
Just smooth calls.
Yeah, smooth calls.
He
So
didn't put a 4-bet.
They have like 0.8% African American.
I'm surprised. Oh, and Queen 9-9.
Queen 9-9. El Thunderbird's still with the best hand, but it's going to be pretty tough for him to win it because I imagine Iron Fern is going to lead out. Yep, he's going to continue here.
240 maybe? No, it's got to be more than that, right?
He's
Oh,
gonna-
230. I thought it'd be bigger with this
I don't-
700 pre-flop.
I don't think you need to go too large here. I don't want to bet too much.
You want them
here
to call.
because nobody's folding a queen, nobody's folding a 9.
For
and
sure.
You're going to see a lot of people continue with hands like pocket 8s or 7s. And we'll see what El Thunderbird does here. He can make a move.
If El Thunderbird puts him on a queen, he's going to call.
Oh, he thought about it, but he
Oh
does
my
end
gosh.
up folding.
Pay the man his money.
Pay him his money.
Oh my gosh.
That is-
$50 from everybody.
$350 going to Fern, and he's our first player to win with 7-deuce tonight.
Oh my
so
goodness.
Good for him. I'm going to buy him a drink later.
Iron Fern takes down the extra 350 ping.
7-deuce
is a winner.
Good for Iron
Wow, what a
Fern.
great bet. I thought it had to be a little bit stronger with that board, and you're right. He's never getting anybody to fold that has any piece of that.
Yeah, I mean, if they have a queen,
So
they're not
you're going to just
folding.
lose more, and then you have to go big bet or check,
Yep.
and then they're going to feel like they're good.
Yep, absolutely. And, if you have an overpair there, let's say you have pocket kings or a strong pair, you're probably not going to want to go too large there with a lot of your hands because you want to get value from hands that are worse.
The booth is going steady. He's really getting
Man.
creative with his cocktails this evening.
So
Iron Fern takes down the first 7-deuce hand. $725 pre-flop. Then an extra $350. Can't hate that. If you want to come to Rounders Card Club, we do have 6 1-2 no limit tables going. A 1-1-2-5 no limit hold'em. The stream is going on. We have 1-5-5 Big O. One of my favorite games.
Yeah, you're a mixed game guy, right? You like those more than 2 cards.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I never know where I'm at with 2 cards. With 5 cards, I know exactly where I'm at. I'm folding.
So we got 3-way action here. Bubbles with the best hand right now, but it looks like Big Daddy Chaz is going to outflop her with open-ended.
Oh my goodness.
Well, not outflop her, but he's got a lot of outs, and he's probably going to play this somewhat aggressively.
And Sunnie
Open-ended and
took a
hard.
quick peek at his hand.
Oh, Sunnie sweating it?
Sunnie did sweat it.
All right. So Poker Traveler going to continue here. Bubbles going to get out of the way, and Big Daddy Chaz, we'll see what he ends up doing. He's not folding, though. I can guarantee it. He does elect to call, hoping to improve with a pair or a 8 or a 3.
No, Chaz just always
That's,
calls me.
ooh,
And that's a very good card for Poker Traveler. because
right.
now
The
he's
8,
open-ended.
the 8 will
Open-ended.
be the card they don't. That Big Daddy Chaz does not want to see.
Yep, and I imagine he's going to go bet, and Big Daddy Chaz is going to end up folding.
Could
this.
Big Daddy Chaz put him on a flush draw? Maybe
It's possible,
425.
but he goes relatively large here, and I think Big Daddy Chaz, if he's not going to raise and represent 8-9 himself, then he's just going to fold, yeah. So, well played by Poker Traveler, turned some additional equity and really put the pressure on him.
Do 7 one time.
Yeah, the 8 would have been a very bad card if he had elected to call. But 425 is a tough call for a draw. One card to come. Yeah, El Thunderbird put together a great list.
Yeah, this is a fantastic game.
I just want to see who's on the list that didn't make the cut or didn't get on the stream, because I know that everybody is wanting to be in this game.
Yep, I gave up my spot to come hang out in here and chat with you guys.
Who
so
got your spot?
I think probably
Fern?
Boss. Well,
Oh,
it might
Boss?
have been Fern.
Could be
yeah.
Boss?
Yeah, no, it probably was Fern. Fern or Bubbles. I know the other guys all had their seats locked up. I've seen the list. There's some really good dudes on the list, so we'll see if anybody ends up wanting to leave this game, but
That's not true.
I kind of doubt it.
That's not true.
Absolutely doesn't work. Yeah, absolutely.
What is that, $70?
Yeah, there's no one leaving this table.
No, not unless they run
Unless
out of money.
unless they
and
run
then-
out, unless they're 4 or 5 buy-ins exhausted.
And they already gone through all my money
Yeah.
too, because
Yeah. The IOU is available through Not Bart Hanson. Everybody's good for it. We're not worried about that. If you need it, come get it.
yeah, please.
Oh, we have the 7-deuce against the 7-6. My gosh.
And if Bubbles c-bets this, she is going to take it down because Boss Baby has absolutely nothing. So
There she goes.
Pay me.
She
she
shows.
says, "Pay me my money."
Oh,
That's $350 to Bubbles.
That's mine.
Man, it's really fun
Oh
when
my
you play
goodness.
the 7-deuce game. I love it because people are just, they're really incentivized to just bet.
on that board too. I mean, once you bet and someone calls you, you're going to check it out. They're going to bet you're going to fold. But to take that stab with the 7-deuce of 2 black cards on the all-red board, flush out there 100%, and your opponent has none of that.
And if any of our viewers are thinking about turning the stream off right now, a little birdie told me that we have a massive hand coming up with 7-deuce pretty soon. So you need to keep watching the stream.
Yes, we are 30 minutes behind.
We're 30 minutes behind.
And Marcus says 7-deuce is alive. Absolutely, Marcus. It's won twice already, and it's only been shown twice.
Not a spite, honestly. Falling 30.
Yep, shout out to our viewers. We have 102 viewers in the stream, but I'm only seeing 16 likes. So I need...
One of them is mine.
Well,
I am logged in.
You know what? I'm going to like it too.
There you go. We got 18.
We've got 18 likes now. I need some likes in the chat from all you watching at home. Please give us a like because that really helps this stream. It helps the wonderful staff that we have running this, and it means a lot to both JT and I who are taking time out of our busy days to come talk with you guys. So,
Yeah, we love doing it. It's fun, but we do appreciate all your support.
yeah, absolutely.
Mixed Game Mike puts a lot of work in. He does all the clips for the YouTube page, stream,
Absolutely.
and that takes a lot of time away from his family. And so you give him all the likes, give all these players these likes. They are playing great poker. The 7-deuce is alive. Look at this board right here if they had 7-deuce. My goodness.
Yeah, this is and that's something you have to think about when you're playing these games is 7-deuce is on the board.
Isn't it ironic how Dr. J and Boss Baby seem to match up hands where they're the King 10 versus the King 6, and now the Ace 8 versus the Ace 5, and the Ace 5 outflops the Ace 8?
And Dr. J gonna bet here, gonna represent a straight. I like this with the 8 blocker. It's gonna be a little bit tough for Boss Baby to call. We'll see if he can end up pulling the call out, but Dr. J coming in with some pressure here against Boss Baby, and he's thinking about it. So
But look at Ricardo is having a great time. The players are talking to each
he's
other.
thinking about it.
Oh, can he pull the trigger?
He said, "What do you
Boss
have?"
Baby does it. One pair.
Oh wow, great call. Great call by Boss
What Boss Baby?
He said, "You know what? If you got it, you got it."
Come back.
Professional player.
What a call there by Boss Baby. And,
You can't bluff the boss.
You can't bluff the boss.
My goodness.
But
That was a great call.
I'm gonna keep trying though, Joey. So watch out.
Joey, great call.
Oh, nice hand, Boss Baby.
Oh, man. That was awesome.
We got Jessica McAllister in the chat rooting on Bubbles. I think we all want to see Bubbles win.
she's playing great right now.
She's super fun.
Those guys are so good.
Alberto Rampage busted last night on the final table. Ace Queen versus 8, and the guy hit an 8 on the river.
Marcus, thank you for the thumbs up. We really appreciate you, man.
I'll take one, yeah.
Yeah, it's a super friendly table, and like I said, everybody here for the most part knows each other, and we've all played together quite a bit. This is a very friendly game. Everybody's here for a good time, drinking, having a good time, and we'll see some fireworks here.
Yeah, the night is young. The night is young. Seven-deuce is 2-0 right now. Oh no, it's 2-1. Big Daddy
wins,
Chaz
yeah.
did fold it.
Yep, 2 wins,
He
1
did
loss.
fold, yeah.
So we'll keep track of that throughout the night, I think.
We might forget about that one fold as the cocktails come in, but we're going to try not to.
Yep, we've got cocktails in here, courtesy of some of the players, and I'm working on a few here. So
Look at Boss Baby raising, and then Sonny's going to 3-bet
Boss Baby's
with
not
a
going
worse
anywhere.
jack. But luckily she has a couple Pokemon to back her up.
Yeah, Sunnie comes here to play. She comes out once a month or so, and she's not afraid to get in there. And Fern, Iron Fern is coming along for the ride as well with 2 undercards, which can be dangerous. And
Wow. King Jack was good, actually, because you can catch the queen.
yeah, Sunnie flops a gutter to a queen. Boss Baby has 2 overs. And we'll see if Sunnie can do something here. I kind of like betting out after you get checked too, but she ends up checking, and Iron Fern pulls ahead here with a pair.
Yes, no one has a club.
And he's going to bet this. I know Fernando pretty well. He's going to bet it, and he's going to take it down. I don't see Sunnie calling with her gutter. She's just not getting enough equity. And she does fold, and
Boss Baby lets it go.
Folds too, so some good folds by my friends here, but it would have been fun to see some fireworks there.
Right. Our next stream is going to be Tuesday the 20th, and we're going to have Hurricane Holly and her friends play a 5-5-10, no limit hold'em, and this one's going to be a $500 to $1,500 buy-in with a $1,500 hard cap.
What day is that?
That's going to be Tuesday the 20th.
Oh boy, I might
So
come
we're
in for
doing a
that
lot of
game.
hard caps. Does that change? Like I asked you earlier, does that really change anything? Or no, because I have 100,
Yeah, it does change.
150 buy-ins?
Yeah, 150 big
bigs?
blinds. Yeah, so that definitely changes in that game. This game you can buy in for what is effectively 500 big blinds, right? So you're still pretty deep. In the 5-5-10 game, that's actually a pretty large game. So you're actually playing effectively.
Oh, 5-5-10.
Yeah, that's a little
That
bit.
is big.
Yeah, that's you're buying in kind of with a little bit amount of big blinds. So shout out to Hurricane Holly, also one of my friends. We've hung out a couple of times. She's awesome, a lot of fun to play with. So looking forward to that stream, and I may actually text her and try to get into that game because it sounds like a fun one.
It should be a great game.
So we're going 6 ways to this flop,
Boss Baby did not want to fold his 8s. We got 4s, 8s.
and nobody flops a pair here, but
8s are good.
yeah, pocket 8s looking pretty good here.
Oh, Andy has a flush draw with a 6-4 on a paired board.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty monster hand here, but Boss Baby's going to bet his pocket 8s for value. It's pretty hard to bluff into 5 other people, so I'm assuming he thinks his hand is the best here. Andy can call, can fold. I don't mind either.
He does call.
He does call, and Andy definitely likes to play some hands. So.
He's hard to beat. He is hard to beat.
Hey, it's cool. I paid an attorney $5,000.
I was like, why does he only got like, he's gonna get a situation.
Did you watch my Snapchat last night?
Thank you to Char, our wonderful waitress, bringing in our drinks.
Wow, the 8s are still good.
8s are still good on a 7-5 run out, and it'll be interesting to see if Andy decides to bluff. And it looks
Andy's
like he's
firing
going to.
away.
And I really like that decision because Boss Baby's going to have a hell of a time calling here. Because
He made a great call earlier, but you're right. I see the intentions to fold, but he's like,
yeah, that's
he's
a
pretty
scary
sticky.
board. That's a
He's
scary
pretty
board.
sticky, right?
Yeah, well, It depends. Boss Baby is a capable player, capable of making some calls, capable of making some folds. And you
Is
can
he
see,
talking it out? Is he talking? Do you have a flush draw?
Yeah, he's looking
You
at
open
the
it
board.
straight
He's
draw?
like, what do you have here? He's
You
like,
bet on the 7.
yeah, ace high flush draw maybe.
He's calling. I'm gonna put it on Boss Baby to call right here.
He might just.
325.
I'm gonna have to say I think he folds though. To be honest.
All right. Next drink.
Yeah, I'm down.
We're betting a drink.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh my gosh,
And-
Boss Baby!
And that's a free drink for me. So
Bring this man a bottle of water. Cheers! I got your
cheers,
next
JT.
gin and tonic.
I appreciate you.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
That's my drink. Gin and tonic with a little bit of lime.
Pretty much put it in.
Boss Baby, you let me down this time. Calling with a 5 at 8. He bet the 7. Do you think he was trapping you with a jack?
Good job by
All right.
Joey. Got me a free drink. Might have lost a little bit of money, but I appreciate you, brother.
Was it 4 6 of diamonds?
4 6 of diamonds.
Don't forget, Rampage has these great Luck Box shirts and hoodies.
Yeah, he saw some great
So
merchandise.
yeah, he's got some great. I ordered me one, and 08 Grinder does a great job streaming. He actually just started streaming because of COVID, and he was putting out just a World Series of Poker online. And 08 Grinder is what I play, 8 or better.
Yeah.
So I looked him up 2 years ago, and he does a great stream. And Mixed Game Mike was on his stream last night,
Okay.
and they did it. It was a really good stream.
He
I was
was
like,
on the PLO stream.
there were no. He was streaming a World Series events that Rampage finished
Oh, okay.
ninth in.
Yeah.
He was doing an online stream,
Cool.
but Mike got in there from San Antonio onto
Yeah.
the stream, and they had a great stream. It was-
Awesome.
so I'm buying one of his hoodies. I just like supporting everybody. And
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we need to get Rampage over here. I think that would be a blast. I know Seti and let's see, Seti and Chaz probably have corresponded with him. I've never talked with him.
Yeah, I have.
personally.
I've talked with him through the chat, and
Okay.
definitely trying to get him over here.
Yeah, I know.
He wants to come play on 2 streams
Yeah,
and do a meetup, which would be awesome.
definitely.
And
He's a lot of fun to play with for sure. So, we
unfortunately,
had,
I would never play with him.
Well, I'll stake you. Let's
But
get you
no,
in there,
you
JT.
don't want to do that.
Just aces only.
Yeah, that's what. When I played the tournament, Hans, one of our members here that plays all the, I was betting, and this guy was calling me. He goes, he only plays aces and kings. Why are you calling?
El Thunderbird waking up with a big hand here. Pocket kings.
And he 3-bets
He
at
3-bets
325 against
225.
ace deuce.
It's a great sizing, I think. And Big Daddy Chaz is going to have a little bit of a decision. He can call here.
Well, he does
and-
call.
Yeah, he can call here and set mine, which I kind of like. El Thunderbird can be doing this with a pretty wide variety of hands. And that's
And
probably-
look at Poker Travelers in with ace deuce of clubs.
Yeah, he's going to come along, and Dr. Big's going to play with Jack 4.
Yeah, he'd been in trouble if clubs come.
Shout out to Avery, one of my favorite dealers in here.
Avery does a great job.
Avery is awesome. Are you going to be dealing later, Avery? Okay, awesome. We'll
Look,
see Avery in
what
just
does
a little
Kings
bit.
bring? Always an ace.
Always an ace on the flop.
Good
so.
gracious, guys.
El Thunderbird makes a good check. Big Daddy Chaz is also going to check. And Poker Traveler is going to be betting this. And he goes really small, which I kind of like because with a weak ace like this, it's really hard to get value from worse hands. So if he bets really small, you can maybe get Trey to call here with Pocket Kings. But
No, he knows better, for sure.
yeah, he
He's
saw
so
that ace.
dreaded that. Oh,
Yeah, he saw that ace and he said, you know what, I think I'm done. And Big Daddy Chaz says, you know what, I'm going to get a 5 on the turn. You can have some flush draws and all sorts of things. And another ace. And now Big Daddy Chaz has 5 high.
he cannot win.
And Poker
No
Traveler
matter what comes on the
checks it
river.
back. And we'll see if...
Oh my
It
gosh!
doesn't matter.
How did that happen?
It doesn't matter because any ace, any 10 beats Big Daddy Chaz. And he's going to check it. And Poker Traveler is going for value here.
What if he's betting like a missed flush draw, right?
He wants value from a 10. That's the only thing you're really going to get value from here. So he's probably got to go
He
about
bet 600,
half pot.
700.
Yep.
600.
Yeah, a little over half pot. And Big Daddy Chaz is going to fold.
He's like, did he miss a flush draw? Did he miss a straight draw? He had to bet a 10 or an ace, right?
So
You
he
can't
has-
just 125 was the bet on the flop.
Yeah, It's a weird line. I think Big Daddy Chaz is.
Oh my goodness.
I know Big Daddy Chaz is a really good player, and he's gonna think about this hand. And the only thing he beats here is a flush draw, right? So he's gonna let this go. He's gonna say, "What do you have?" I'm gonna let it go. Oh man, he's
Marcus in
thinking
the
about it,
chat
though.
says, so sick river card.
It's so. His
You're
hand-
right. And he has to have an ace or a 10.
Yeah, his hand didn't really change here that much, though. He went from having 5 high to a boat, but he doesn't beat any hands.
Is he putting him
that-
on a pair, maybe jacks, queens?
No, never.
Never. He's putting him on an ace or a 10. If he folds, for sure. If he calls, he's putting him on a miss.
He makes a good fold. And
Great fold.
I told you, Big Daddy Chaz, he's a solid thinking player.
Look, he shows the 2. Oh, my God. Don't flip it. Don't do it. Oh.
He was taunting them. He was saying he had 7-deuce, but he didn't. So.
And El Thunderbird was like,
And Big Daddy Chaz knows
Oh,
when
my
he
gosh.
he has an ace there 100% of the time. So he knows he made a good fold, and well played by both of those players.
Chaz is too good. He calls with deuces when he needs it, and he folds a full house when he has to.
You know what? I hate playing with Chaz. He is so much fun to play with, but man, he is very good at this game. And he loves it. That's the worst part, because he loves this game. He always wants to play.
But honestly, you're above the rim as well. You guys are all great poker players, and I don't know how you got to that level. I don't play that much. I play a lot of mixed games and stuff like that, but Hold'em was just like I could never win.
You know what?
Aces got beat by jacks, and I just got frustrated, and I said, that's it.
I was just born lucky, so
There you go.
You know, rather.
But
be
you're
lucky
also
than
good.
Nah.
I've watched you. I've watched you. I love watching you guys play. That's just it. I mean, look at.
So Alberto says he's going to donate $10 for Chaz's fold. Now we would love to see that. Literally every cent that gets donated goes to support this stream, and we love bringing you this content. So if you have a couple extra bucks that you really feel like we deserve, please feel free to donate to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
And I apologize because I know that El Thunderbird's playing for a charity as well.
Yeah, he's
and I totally forgot what it was.
So he is in. Gosh, he told us.
Dogs?
No. It. I'm gonna.
Food?
I'm rather than guessing. I'm gonna go ask.
Yeah, because I totally, and I apologize.
So El Thunderbird has a great tendency to donate a portion of his winnings to a charity, and it usually changes, but he does a lot of charitable donations, so we really appreciate that because that's really nice to see in this.
I believe last time was like Food Bank or something like that, which is, I think
Yeah.
4 or 5 of the players has a charitable donation with their winnings.
Absolutely.
Poker Traveler as well, Big Daddy Chaz, El Thunderbird, and it's just really nice to see.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard to find people that are that giving in this in this game. So it's really good to see people understanding that we're really blessed to be able to come here and play with our friends.
Absolutely. But you guys, you have to hit that like button. I'm excited.
Yeah,
This game is awesome.
yeah. If
You
don't get
cannot-
pumped up to see these guys playing and everybody's having a good time drinking. So please hit that like button. We love to see you in the chat. Buzz, shout out to you. I see you in the chat there.
And he pulls it in the boat and says,
Yeah, Albert, that's awesome how Chaz is so good and he's able to fold 5s full of aces, 5s full of 10s, and knew that the ace was there. Or the 10. Didn't matter. One of them beat him.
Big Daddy Chaz, here comes. I think this may be a
Oh my
big
gosh.
hand, guys. So
Andy 3 bets
Andy 3 bets.
with ace, queen of clubs, the 100.
And
Joey-
Trey calling with 8-4. That I can almost guarantee that is a card reader error. But Iron Fern is gonna come along with the A6 suited, and Big Daddy Chaz has a pretty cool opportunity here. I think we're gonna see a 4 bet from Big Daddy Chaz, which I like. I mean, anybody that watched last stream knows that I went all in for $2,600.
650, 750,
Yeah, he went pretty big here, which I really, really like.
550. Okay. Andy's not getting away from it, I don't think.
No, and there's almost $300 or $400 there in dead money.
Oh my goodness, there's Andy peeling it off.
Yep. Great hand, or great hand to call with, and especially when you have the 7-deuce game going, and you know Chaz is a capable player. This is going to be some fireworks, guys.
Can Iron Fern lip in there with the ace-6 and flop a-6 or a diamond draw?
No, I think Fern, this is just going to be a fold.
He's going to get out of the way.
Yeah, he can't really call here. So he does make the good fold.
The 4-bet and call, you have the snap fold there.
Yeah, and this will be really interesting to see how it plays out. And Andy flops
Top.
pair on a very connected board. So we've got King 10 and 10-8 make a straight. And then we also have a lot of sets on this board. Big Daddy Chaz will have a lot of pocket jacks, pocket nines, some pocket queens, although I don't know. Actually, he'll have all the pocket queens. Andy was the one that called pre-flop. So
Andy quickly calls the bet.
yeah, and that, I
A
wonder
400.
If that, I wonder if that,
My
that
goodness.
timing is almost a little bit
So
of
we need a
tell.
10 or a king. Oh my gosh. A 10 or a king has to represent a straight.
Yeah, and this card is probably the best card in the deck for Big Daddy Chaz to really continue.
With 2.1 in the pot, do you just rip it all in? He only has about a little over 1,300, 1,400.
Yeah, and I think if he does end up ripping
It
it
says
all
17, but I don't see it.
yeah,
He's all in.
He does
He
go
ripped
all
it.
in, and
He
Andy
ripped
has
it.
a huge decision here.
Oh my God.
Wow.
7-deuce. Oh my gosh. I got to stand up. I can't. I'm stepping on my court.
Wow, what a spot for Andy here. And Big Daddy Chaz.
He says nice hand and folds.
no, he calls. He calls.
Oh.
Andy calls. And he,
Oh
and
my
he beats
God.
Big Daddy Chaz. What a play.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
7-deuce will get you in trouble.
Andy, let's go, buddy.
And he's clapping. Everybody's
Clapping it. And Big
Oh
Daddy
my
Chaz, what a play there with 7-deuce.
Oh my goodness.
Lot of guts to pull that play off.
The
wow.
squeeze the king. Oh my gosh.
What a fun play there. Holy smokes, what a great hand. And you can see now how much this game changes with the 7-deuce game.
That was fun and exciting, but gross at the same time.
Oh my goodness, what a great call from Andy.
Oh my gosh, that was a super great call.
And yeah, what a hand.
Oh my god.
Big Daddy Chaz is going to come back in for the max of $2,500. So great call.
Oh, that's
by
right. That's
Andy.
right. He can only come in for 2,500.
He would normally be in this game already for probably $10,000. So this is probably a little bit of a new kind of game for Chaz because he likes to be deep. So he's going to buy back in for $2,500, and he's going to have to work. For,
Have to start climbing the ladder.
yeah, start climbing.
My
So,
goodness.
Fantastic hand from Andy. A lot
Oh
of
my
fun.
gosh, look at the donations coming in. Alberto, Lucinda.
Holy
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys so much.
That is
we
awesome.
Really appreciate it. Mixed Game Mike is in the booth helping control the cameras and everything, so I can definitely speak for him and say we really appreciate it. It means a lot. This stream, a lot of hard work into it from these guys, so thank you very much.
Yeah, they all appreciate it. It goes to a good cause.
Yeah. And Camilla, you're absolutely right. A lot of respect to Chaz there for really putting Andy to the test. And
It was a
great
quick call.
Well, yeah, Andy,
It was actually a quick call.
Andy said, "You know what?
If you got it, you got it.
You got it."
I'm
And,
drawn to a straight as well.
Yeah, he had the gutter to a 10, and
An ace could have hit or a 10 could have hit.
yeah,
He could have
so-
put two pairs good. Wow.
Yeah, shout out to Alberto and Lucinda, and another donation from Alberto. Thank you, man. We really appreciate it.
Alberto won all that money on a stream. That's why he's sending it.
Is that who that is?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to Alberto. And John Lucas says, I taught Big Daddy that move. I don't know, John.
John Lucas pulled the 7-deuce on Big Daddy Chaz when they played the stream.
Oh, did he? Okay.
He shoved with the 7-deuce, and Big Daddy had the ace, and he folded an ace.
Wow, okay. You did teach him that move.
Yes.
There you go.
John Lucas
It
played
cost
great.
him a lot of money, John.
Oh.
He might be coming for you at the end of the night.
John won a lot of money, and Big Daddy did not.
Awesome.
Unfortunately for that hand, but
Yeah, shout out to you, John Lucas. Yeah, I apologize if I don't know some of these other players here in the chat. So.
you know John Lucas. John Lucas works the floor here. He's a
John?
yeah.
Okay, I do.
Big John?
Yeah, Big
Yeah,
John.
yeah.
Shout out to Big John.
Jersey John, they call him.
Yeah, I'm
He was
trying-
in the stream for the PLO. Did a phenomenal job with PLO.
Okay, yeah, I can see his picture there. It's a little bit small on my phone here,
Yeah.
but yeah. Awesome. Wow, what
Yeah.
a great game we have going so far. I'm going to step out for just a moment. You can hold it down in here, JT?
I got you.
All right, I'll be back.
Find out what our charity is. Oh man, look at this. Sunnie is open-ended with a 10 with a queen 9 jack board, and baby boss has the jack. Oh no, it's an all-in and a call. They're gonna rip it twice. She needs a king or an 8 to chop it. Right now she's behind. The 7 doesn't help. She needed an ace or an 8 or a king.
The fucking people in the other.
Sunnie is then visiting from California, and she went for the gusto against the baby boss. The baby boss made 2 great calls, and he laid down the pocket 8s to Andy with a king jack jack board. He bet the 7 on the turn. My goodness. You've got to hit the likes just for that. Come on, guys. This game is... El Thunderbird put on a great game. Last month and this month is just as sweet. You see Sunnie just counting out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. That's all she carries. Benjamin Franklin's in the house. Andy, come on, look. Andy made a great call. That was a hero call. Oh, you kidding me? I snap fold. Snap fold. I didn't think a 10 or an ace would have helped me. The helmet is protecting him. He had ace king versus ace 10. Racer Nerd, the flop was ace blank. He got paid all the way through the very first hand. He had ace king versus ace jack. He lost to ace jack with bubbles. Flopped the jack, bet. Got put all in, snap called. Not snap called, but called. Ran it twice, and the ace jack held against ace king. And then our man got it bet in with the ace queen, and it held up. So the mask for Iron Fern is definitely working. Yeah, that was very tough for Chaz. He had to make that move. I bet he was very surprised to see ace queen did call there, but Andy's a hell of a poker player, as everybody is here. You know that. We are paused for a second, waiting for the next hand, so let me tell you what's going on. Rounders Card Club is having a $32,000 in guaranteed this weekend. Friday at 7 p.m., we have a $10,000 free roll. You only have to pay your $25 access fee. You get $12,000 in chips, and you can rebuy for $20. On Saturday at 1 p.m., we have $10,000 Big 50, $160 buy-in, $60,000 in chips, and if you bust, you're able to rebuy one time for $125. On Saturday at 6 p.m., we have a $2,000 freeze out. And at 8 p.m., we have a $1,000 free roll on Saturday. Sunday at 2 p.m., the $8,000 deep freeze, $190 buy-in, $30,000 in chips, no rebuys. It's a total freeze out. And then on Sunday at 6 p.m., we are having a $1,000 guaranteed free roll. So total, we have $32,000 in guarantees Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And also tonight is July 15th. You know what July 15th means? We are starting our 24 hours 7 days a week. We are open. Come on out to Rounders Card Club. Become a member, $20 for a lifetime membership.
What was that? Anything good?
I'm about to start over. I be on 6'9" clubs.
What?
Hell yeah.
Dude, I had 6'9" as well.
Did you really?
But it was off.
There's our chip counts. Andy's up to $6,300, and he started with
That would've been sick.
$2,500.
We would like got in the hand and like bluff, rebluff, and then both show 69 and just go.
You gotta love that. If you're not sure where Rounders Card Club is, we're at 3723 Colony Drive, Suite 101. We're right off of I-10 in Warsbach.
Last time, remember? I was
You
like,
can't miss us. We're right beside the AutoZone.
The camera panned you at the perfect fucking time.
The Bad Beat Barbershop is open
like super.
Monday. I always say Monday through Saturday. They do men's cuts, women cut, children cut. No appointment necessary. We do have the Rail Bar and Grill. Excellent food. You can get steaks, salmon, or you can get breakfast. But hold on. Let me stop right there. We have Boss Baby 3 betting with the pocket aces that El Thunderbird raised previously with pocket 6s.
You want a battery pack, though?
So if we see a 6, there's no 6 and there's diamonds out there. El Thunderbird's going to check, and Boss Baby's going to lead out for $220. And because he bet so quickly, I believe El Thunderbird's going to make the call, hoping to pill a 6. And the king is there. No threat to aces other than 2 pair. El Thunderbird's going to check. And the Boss Baby's going to lead out for $400. And El Thunderbird will probably surrender. There's 2 overcards to his pair. He's ripping a big hand. And he's putting a bunch of chips out. He just counted out 2,000. And then El Thunderbird's going to... Boss Baby's going to be kind enough. No, Boss Baby does not show.
Takes the wind right out of that sail you call a shirt.
El Thunderbird wanted to get a peek at his cards, but that didn't happen.
7-deuce is
I
on.
am going to Straddles. How's that? Yeah, what's going on with AMC? Dude? Fucking AMC, bro.
Man, if you guys could hear what I hear, the entire table's going off. Laughter, everything's going on. Drinks are passing around. They're having a great time, and I don't get to see it for 30 minutes. Or you don't get to see it for 30 minutes. My goodness. They're having a great time out there. El Thunderbird has a great game. He puts his friends out there, and they are willing to gamble with a 7-deuce for over $2,000 and get called by ace-queen. Second pair. It was good. A king came on the turn. But my goodness. That was a heck of a call by Andy. But Andy's a great player. Everybody's a great player. Excuse me. Andy made a great call.
My AMC financial advisor.
We got in the booth right now. Sunny's going to come in and join us. And
Why does my face look so serious?
because you're playing serious, that's why.
I'm not drinking enough.
No, your level was very high last time, right? And now you're just coasting. You're on a coaster.
I think I'm like a couple shots in though. I think I'm like 5 or 6 shots in. So I'm catching up to last time.
Oh, wow.
I can't play poker sober.
Well, you can, and you won very well last time, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that was not sober.
Liquid Courage.
Do you know if
But
Grace
come
is
on, you
watching?
had...
Do you know if Grace
Grace
is
is watching. She asked me to do a peace sign for Grace.
Grace, shout out to you. I wish I could say your normal catchphrase, but
Oh, LFG.
LFG, baby.
LFG, Grace.
Yep, Grace, we wish you were here playing as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know. And we miss Cosmo, Justin, Grace.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
hey, Cosmo just had a baby.
Oh, yes.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's why he can't
congrats.
travel.
Yeah, that's
yes.
why he couldn't come.
Congrats to Cosmo. That's
Absolutely.
awesome. We hope to see you soon.
Yeah. And he
was
did a
lot of-
great job commentating with me. He's
Yeah.
such a nice guy.
He
He
is
is.
so nice.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I hope he gets out here and gives you a better partner than me for
No,
commentating
you-
because he's awesome. I love Cosmo.
Yeah.
You guys are both doing a great job. And he's a super nice guy. I really enjoyed his company.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my two favorite people to listen to besides yourself are Cosmo and Chaz when they do commentary. They are
Chaz
so
is
awesome.
off the chain.
Yeah, he is
He
so much fun.
is-
And Bones, actually.
Bones did a great
Oh
job
my
on the other
God.
night. He was at
Isn't he?
Was he at the Lodge
is-
or
no
at TCH?
TCH.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
like,
He did it.
he's an
Bones
awesome
did a
player,
great
right?
job.
Oh, I love listening to Bones. He is so much fun when you get a couple of drinks
I love
in.
watching him play, but then he commentated. I go, my gosh, Bones is great.
So, Sunny, how's your night going so far? We want to hear from somebody that's been at the table. Is the table fun? Are you guys having a good time?
It's it's fun-ish, you know. Said he's getting weird.
So
What did you think of Big Daddy Chaz with the barreling with the 7-deuce
Oh.
on the
Against
king
Andy.
turn?
Did he win or lose that hand?
He lost it. The
He
ace
lost-
queen.
Oh, right.
he
He
went
lost
all
it.
in, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
He lost it to
called.
Andy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Andy's so tough.
that was like a Sunny play. I liked it.
Yeah, that was awesome,
That
right?
was a Sunny play. I liked it.
Yeah.
Oh,
liked it
that
a
was a
lot.
tough hand.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a Sunny hand.
We really enjoyed listening and watching in here. Grab another chair.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm in for my third buy-in, so I'm gonna just chill for a second and come in.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So we must see.
We're gonna see some action here for sure.
We saw you had to open in straight draw against Baby Boss. Or
Yep.
Boss Baby.
Boss
excuse me.
baby.
Man.
And you didn't get there on 2 runs, so.
So we also call Boss Baby, that's Bird Boy, because if you've ever heard
Oh,
him
Flamingo.
laugh, Flamingo, yeah.
'cause
If
he
you've
had the
ever
shirts.
I didn't know that.
if you've ever heard him laugh, he
God,
sounds
yeah.
like a bird. So
The way he plays poker, I call him Mr. Joey.
Mr.
He's
Joe.
good,
Oh.
and I'll stay out of his way.
He's not good.
He's terrible.
Come
terrible.
on, come on.
Terrible.
Shout out to Joey.
Did you see that great call he made with Ace 5?
You saw that drunk call he made with Ace 5, you mean?
I didn't know he was drunk.
He's wasted.
He's
And
wasted.
he's having a
Oh,
really
okay.
good time.
I didn't know.
He's got a ride home. We've set this up.
Oh yeah,
so
we took his keys from him.
Yeah.
He's good. Oh, he
Yep.
gave up his
he
keys.
gave up
He's-
his keys,
yeah,
which is
he's
Well,
good.
good. We want him to be safe for
No,
sure.
he knows.
Yep.
He knows he's good.
We take care of our poker family here. So.
Yes, absolutely. Miss Texas.
And then also, while I'm thinking about it, Trey, El Thunderbird, is going to be donating to San Antonio Pets Alive. So that's his charity of choice for
Awesome.
the night. And yeah, so he has chosen his charity before the stream and let us know. And they do some really great work here in San Antonio.
So if you want to donate to El Thunderbird's charity as well, it is called,
We can, if you want to get on.
what's it
San
called,
Antonio
Shane?
So it's
Pets
San
Alive.
Antonio
San
Pets
Antonio
Alive.
Pets
and-
Alive. So
and-
we're trying to make sure that none get euthanized.
Yeah, so basically their mission is they provide the programs and services needed to eliminate the killing of at-risk animals.
Awesome.
So
That is nice.
yeah, it's an awesome charity. So thank you to Trey for donating to them. We really appreciate you. And
Yeah, my daughter has 2 rescue dogs,
yeah,
and they are
okay.
the best.
Yeah.
They have this dog. It doesn't bark.
yeah, I've got a rescue as
It
well.
does not bark. I love a
Yeah.
dog that doesn't bark.
My rescue is the sweetest dog I've
Yeah?
ever had. And yeah, so
Please, if you guys can go out and adopt a dog tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, go out to the shelters, rescue these dogs. They want to be loved. That's all they want is someone that care about them.
Yeah, they do.
They will care about you regardless of how you treat them. But most of these dogs are not treated as well as they should be.
so
No.
it looks like back to the action here just a little bit.
We
Poker
got 2
Traveler.
pair.
This was a funny
Top
hand.
2 pair, and Boss Baby's got top pair and a bad kicker.
And Baby Boss loves to talk to his player, right?
You can
Oh,
see.
he loves talking in general.
Oh, of course, of course.
He loves hearing the sound of his
and
voice.
I'm gonna throw this out there as a caveat: Sunny and Boss Baby are good friends.
We are
so
very good
If we
friends.
talk a little smack, that's why. So, and I'm also good friends with Boss Baby, so
Yes.
we like to talk a little bit of smack against each other here.
Yes. No, he's one of my favorite people.
He's absolutely a good guy, yeah.
Bird Boy.
For sure.
He's actually the one that brought me to San Antonio.
No way.
Yeah, he's
I
the one that
remember
brought
that.
me here,
So,
and that's how I
look,
got introduced to
put it on
everyone.
our stream.
Yes.
What are you doing in San Antonio? You staying?
I'm going back home.
Okay. She's
So-
going back home to Cala?
I'm going back home. I bought a one-way ticket this time around because no one came with me.
Oh.
And I want to see everyone. I want to hang out with everyone.
Keep your options open.
Yeah, keep my options open. I mean, I'm still going back, obviously. But,
Sure.
You know,
Of course.
yeah.
But you can stay for a while?
Yeah, I'm gonna
A
stay.
week?
Yeah, I'm staying
10
for like
days?
a week.
Oh,
For,
nice.
like, a week, most
So
likely.
when you
going
come
up-
back out here, though, you got to bring some friends again.
Oh yeah, I know.
Because
I know.
we miss Grace, we miss Cosmo,
And
and
Justin.
Justin. Yeah.
Justin
Yeah, absolutely.
Kushi Sushi. Yeah.
And Justin
Yeah.
didn't get to play on the stream.
No, he
Oh
was
no,
playing
that's a
a
different
five.
Justin.
Oh, is it different, Justin?
Who
This
was
is
that?
Asian Justin. So we have Asian Justin.
Oh,
and
that's right. He did
Justin
play on
Garcia.
the stream.
Yes.
I met Justin at in Houston, right?
Yes.
When I was out there with Grace.
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. Shout out to
Asian
Justin.
Justin played on the stream.
Yes, he did.
Oh, gotcha.
He's a fun
Gotcha.
player.
Yeah, he's a great player.
He's a
He
fun
was
player.
super fun. Holy
He's a fun
smokes.
player.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk, but his facial expressions and like how
Yeah.
he is as a person, he's a fun player.
Ricardo, yes, this is live. We were on a 30-minute delay. So what you're watching happened 30 minutes ago. So Sunny's in the booth. You can see her on the table as well. But she's in here taking a small break,
Taking a small break.
bringing some information to everybody, telling us
Coming to
that.
hang out with the two
Yeah.
Yeah.
coolest
Yeah.
people in the building.
Yeah.
Me and JT.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well.
Oh, this is the hand aid.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to do a back behind the scenes. I'm not good like this, but let's see. Can I get everybody in there? Yes.
All right, I'm
There we
looking like
go.
a real dork, but
It's cute.
Nah.
can you send that to me? I'll post it to my Instagram.
Yeah, and Shane, not Bart Hanson, was in the group photo
Yeah.
Yeah.
prior to the
absolutely.
game.
Yeah, I was actually on the cover for.
That was
this
a great picture, actually.
Yeah.
game. Yeah, we all look good.
Yeah.
So we got Dr. J with pocket sevens here. Gonna go ahead and bet, and Iron Fern with a flush draw. So I don't think he's going to be folding.
I was so sad when this flop came out.
What
Oh,
did you What
no.
did you
I had
have
a
here?
10. I had 10-6.
Oh, so Sunny folded 10-6 pre-flop, and then flop comes out 10-10-3,
Just a 4 count.
and then Iron Fern turns top pair and a second nut flush draw,
Share everything.
and he's gonna go ahead and lead this, which I really like.
We have one of our $5
Oh, again, how are you doing, honey? She just walks away. That's my time right there.
Courtney is the fastest She's the fastest texter in the world.
I've seen her text; she
Yeah,
is
she's
really
that.
quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, let me put it on Instagram.
Calls.
Dr. J, go ahead and calls the turn. And he's looking for a 7 and a 7 only, and he does not get it. But this is a kind of river that he's going to think about calling at a high frequency if it gets bet. But it goes check, check, and Iron Fern takes down a nice little pot again. And there's our V-pips. This is what we were looking for. Sunny leading it with 42%.
Oh my God.
Joey, Boss Baby with 35, and now Thunderbird bringing up third position with 30%. And here's our lowest.
I don't know. Or who it was just now.
Everybody seemed like they were doing okay, though. I think the low was 17%, and I'm
I think it was
pretty.
Andy.
Yeah, it was Andy, and he honestly has been a little bit card dead tonight.
Yeah.
So he's made a lot of
normally-
great plays, and you can see he's given action
Yeah.
because
No, he always gives
He,
action.
he only
He's an
calls
action
with
player.
ace queen,
Nah, he's an
Oh.
action
with a
player.
king on the board, and the bust is 7-deuce.
yeah, what a.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think
That's what I'm
anybody
saying.
would ever complain about
No.
Andy and how much fun he is
Exactly.
to play with.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
shout out to
always.
Andy. He is
He's laughing and
One of
smiling
the-
and betting. And,
Always.
one of the nicest guys I've ever played
Absolutely.
with.
Yeah,
by
for
far.
sure.
I love playing with Andy, and
it's funny, I use a Poker Traveler's emoji face on my
Poker Bros.
Poker Bros app.
Yeah, yep.
I haven't won like he has, but I enjoy using him.
Yep, Poker Traveler is a official Poker Bros partner.
Yeah.
He is partnered with Poker Bros, and really great guy. We got Sunny,
And Big Daddy Chaz, what are you guys drinking right there?
green tea.
Yeah, green tea shots.
Green tea
and,
shots.
and Vegas bombs. Oh wait,
Yes.
we haven't caught up to the Vegas bombs yet, but like I said, I'm a few shots.
I do love a good Vegas
I
bomb.
didn't talk to you that way.
So it looks like Andy flops a gutter to the nut straight. Bubbles has a pair of 8s, and Dr. J flops top pair with the worst kicker, but it is the best hand right now. So,
Her name is Ashley. Her butt's very
so on this table, is there anybody that you think is the most fun player to play with?
Boss baby.
Yeah,
Boss Baby's
Joey.
fun.
Boss Baby's a good time to play with.
SETI's funny to listen to.
We have some really good stories whenever we play. Shout out to SETI and all of our Getting Weird nights.
The Poker Traveler.
We've
Last night was
The Poker Traveler.
Yeah, we got a little weird last night, so
Yeah.
shout out to Getting Weird with SETI.
Yeah.
Poker Traveler.
Where were you guys at drinking?
apparently someone let me cross the street with
What?
cars coming, and I was drunk. I don't know.
No, well, I mean, I was gone. This wasn't me. So,
Oh.
but we were here actually for a good portion of last
yeah.
night.
Yeah, we
Great
were here
bar,
for a while. Yeah, Rounders
Yep.
Bar is amazing.
fantastic. Shout out to Charlie.
Was
at the
Charlie
bar.
serving drinks last night?
He was.
Hey,
was, yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah.
And he's up there right now, I think.
I told Charlie if I'm winning, he's getting a very big tip.
Shout out
Nice.
to Jorge, our wonderful floor tonight. He's in the building.
He makes all the tough calls.
No, best movie of all time.
Oh, okay. I gotta
Sonny's
go.
gonna take.
Okay, Sonny,
I'll talk to you
they
guys
want
later.
Sonny back. We'll see you soon.
They want our action.
Good luck to Sonny.
Mr. Leo or whatever they call him in the movie.
We'll see you when the game's over.
It's just what really happens in life. It can be done.
So we got Andy here betting with just a gutter here. Actually, a double gutter. $1.1 thousand on the turn.
Oh my
And
God.
Dr. J has top pair and he ends up folding. Wow, and look at this pressure from Andy because he does such a good job at putting people in a really tough spot with some of their holdings. So great hand by Andy here and a really tough spot for Dr. J. Do not blame him for folding.
Yeah,
there.
could easily be outkicked.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
and,
the,
and the flush came in too, and
Sure.
Andy kept on betting without a club. So great spot for Andy, and he's our chip leader for tonight, and he's doing a fantastic
He
job.
started with 2,500.
Yeah.
He's up $4,400.
Yeah, all these players are in for, at the most, I think Big Daddy Chaz is leading us at $5,000.
Oh yeah.
And, this is not a game where we just buy in uncapped. So when these guys have big stacks, it's because they worked for them. So it's good to see it. Once again, I am Shane, not Bart Hanson, and I'm sitting here with my good friend JT.
I'm JT.
Having a good time, watching these fantastic hands play out.
We have a dealer change, and it looks like we're going to do a bomb pot.
So who came in here? Is that Avery?
Avery.
Yeah, shout out to Avery. Fantastic dealer, really fun, great guy. We're going to do a single board PLO bomb pot. So if you don't know PLO, it's pretty similar to Hold'em, except you get 4 cards and you have to play 2 in
You
your hand.
have to use 2.
You have to use 2 in your hand and 3 on the board. And it is a lot of action and a lot of fun.
Oh, Sonny flops a set of 9s.
Yep, Sunny flops second set on a flush board. She's going to go ahead and bet, and I'm imagining she's going close to pot. She does. Big Daddy Chaz, not much in his hand, so he's going to fold.
We're not sure if anybody has Jack 10. Oh my gosh.
Andy.
Poker
has
Travel is
second
Jack
pair.
10 with a flush draw.
Oh, and that's a pretty big hand for Poker Traveler because
That's huge.
he's got a straight. He's actually got the best hand and a flush draw. So Sonny really needs the board to pair here. And these pots can get massive. I have
Yeah, especially if a low card comes. Oh,
And
the Ace of Hearts.
Ace of Hearts. So Poker Traveler makes a nut flush here. Sonny is drawing, and she bets it out. And Poker Traveler is just going to go all in. There's no sense in slow playing, I think.
Because you don't want the board to pair for sure, because that's what she's repping.
Yeah.
When you have that hand, you have to put it on a set.
Yeah, and Sonny doesn't have enough money, I think. I mean, she can make the fold, but she's just going to literally shovel the money in, and we need a board pair here for Sonny to win, and she does not get the
They're
board
going to
pair.
run it twice?
Run it twice, yep. Everybody's friends here.
Oh,
and
my goodness.
Poker Traveler's going to scoop a $5,000 pot.
Wow.
So big hand for Poker Traveler.
She just shoves the chips in there.
All
She
the
don't
money
care.
in.
Just take it.
Take it, yep.
Just take it.
Shout out to Sonny. She is a very gracious loser. So she
You stack them yourself.
oh yeah. She's so
Look, she's throwing.
Yep, throw
that's,
it a minute.
That's gracious. That's what grace looks like, people.
she is having a good time though, I promise, okay? And she's gonna go over there 5 or 6 times throughout the night and knock his stack down and give him a hug. So
Yeah, he flopped the nuts, turned the nuts, and she could not catch up. The nines could not pair the board.
Or not, every time somebody gets a drink now, they're
Pre-flop raise, Boss Baby is up to 16%. Bubbles is at 7. She's not raising at all.
younger people.
So Bubbles has had a lot of hands where she's just been calling pre-flop, but she's been getting in there. So
She did raise with the ace jack against the ace king, and then called a 3-bet, and then outflopped the ace king and held up
won
for
a big
2
pot.
boards.
Yeah, won a
Yeah,
big pot.
won a
So
massive pot. No, Bart Hanson has not been on our rounder stream, but we'd love to have him. He's a great player.
Yep, really good player. Yeah, Bart, I'm sure would have a very good time in this game. I've talked to Bart quite a bit in my poker career. So
We're going to leverage Shane to bring Bart here so we can have Bart Hanson and not Bart Hanson on the same table, same stream one night.
yeah, we can see who ends up on top. But yeah, that was awesome, Anthony. It is a super home game vibe. We have a really good time here. And that's what we love about these streams, because you're not going to find this type of action and fun in a lot of streams. So we really strive to bring that kind of home game, having fun, friends vibe to these
Absolutely.
games.
And the thing is, everybody is friends, and
Yeah, absolutely.
that's what's amazing.
I love all these guys, and I love playing with them. So.
Look at that, King 7 outflops King, Queen, King 10.
King 7 still ahead here after the ace turn, but that's probably going to slow people down here a little bit. Big Daddy Chaz does have the King of Spades, so if he decides to continue here on the turn, he can maybe rep flush draw. He does decide to continue, and I can guarantee if we see a spade on the river, Big Daddy Chaz is probably going to put on some pressure onto Dr. J here.
Poker Traveler did decide to fold and stack all those chips he got from Sunnie.
And Dr. J checks it and is going to lose to King Queen. So another hand with Big Daddy Chaz taking down with King High. That's like 2 or 3 hands tonight that he's done that. So shout out to Big Daddy Chaz.
And we see Sunnie had just reloaded for 2,500, the max.
What's up, Skull Mike, in the chat? We got Skull Mike from the Lodge. Good to see you in the chat, man.
Yeah, been enjoying y'all's streams.
Yeah,
Y'all
absolutely.
do a great job.
Don't have a pair on that king.
It works.
Shout out to Damon in the chat as well. Good to see you. Yeah, well, the only thing Bart Hanson jumps in here, we're gonna tell him we got a VPIP requirement. So we like to keep these games really fun.
Yeah, the Lodge had a ladies' night stream on Monday.
I saw that. Yeah.
I bounced through it too. I watched them. I get through there and watch them all.
Yep, absolutely.
Can you please? I need something. I'm down.
So quite a few of our players here have played up at the Lodge as well. So
Oh, for
shout
sure.
Shout out to those guys. They're doing some great things up in Austin. And we're excited to continue those great things down here in San Antonio. We've got some great games and great personalities. Bubbles raising it up with Queen Jack off. Iron Fern going to call. Big Daddy Chaz with Ace Queen off in the big blind decides to defend.
Yeah, Slick Rick and Skull Mike do a great job over there. And they're opening up a new location that has 60 tables.
I saw that.
They are going off.
Absolutely.
They're going off in Austin.
Yeah, it's good to see. I love the tournaments that they're going to be running here soon. And yeah, I love all the great poker Texas has
Yeah,
to
we're very
offer.
happy for their success.
Holy
Absolutely.
smokes. Yeah, a bunch of really good guys. And Iron Fern flops open-ended here. Big Daddy Chaz with 2 overs and Bubbles with top pair. So a lot of
My goodness.
great hands here. And the 3 on the turn really doesn't help anybody. And I imagine we'll see Bubbles continue here.
275. That looks like a little less. Oh, 210. Okay. I was thinking she might bet almost pot size to get the flush draws to fold with 1 card to come, but
Yep. And Ricardo, everybody,
Iron Fern.
Rounders has done a really good job. They follow the CGC recommendations on masks. During the height of COVID and throughout it, everybody here was required to wear masks, and they enforced that and kept everybody safe, which was great to see. And now that the vaccine has a little bit more prevalence throughout San Antonio, and the CDC has kind of reduced their recommendations, Rounders has been following those as well. So they really work hard on keeping everybody safe.
Oh, absolutely.
Did you have ace queen beat?
Skull Mike, I'll see you up there for y'all's big O tournament before your $2 million guarantee that they have going on in September. Or is it before September? Yeah, it's meant to be September.
Yeah, I'll be up there for that. I'm for sure playing that. I know Poker Traveler is going to be up there. I'm pretty sure Chaz is also going to be up there. So we're going to have quite the group. And if you see any of us, please come say hi.
Yeah, absolutely, please.
We love seeing our fans up there.
I got blocked from TCH Austin.
Oh, really?
I log into them, and I just say, hey, you guys are doing a great job. I'm watching, and because it says JT Rounders Live, the Rounders Live, they blocked me.
Oh, no.
So Big Daddy Chaz was playing in the stream, and I texted him saying, man, they're blocking me. I don't know why. I don't say nothing but positive things. I'm happy for their success.
Yeah.
And he talked to, the stream guys, and they couldn't do anything. So DQ gets on there, and he's donating some super chat to him.
Yeah.
And his last super chat was, if you don't unblock JT, I will not give you another super chat. 15 minutes later, they unblocked me. I mean, it's something with our name of Rounders Live. They were blocking, not me, but I was just saying, hey, I love the stream. Mike does a great job on the stream.
Oh, awesome, yeah.
I enjoy watching
Their
it.
commentary is so good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Always really
Absolutely.
great. And I've played up there a couple of times on stream. Really enjoy playing with those guys. It's a little bit of a drive from here, from San Antonio, and then I got to drive back in the morning, so I don't play up there as much. But, yeah, they do a great job. And, you guys, you and Mike are both, just super friendly. And, you love to see the success here in Texas. So
Absolutely.
you guys are awesome.
It benefits everybody.
We love to see that,
And I love watching our guys go play on the other streams. I like to see how they do from San Antonio. I root for them. I mean, Bones is one of my favorites, and he's from Austin. I hope he does great. I never root against anybody. I want everybody to have a good time.
Yep.
And I know they have their swings. They're doing their thing.
I tune in to watch Chaz every week.
Yeah.
I throw it on while I'm making dinner or whatever it might be. I love supporting the guy. He's awesome. And El Thunderbird also.
Somebody has a drink standing behind Sunnie and Chaz right there.
Yeah, who is that guy?
That's not Bart Hanson for sure.
Yeah, that might be me. I'm over there supporting the crew, talking.
Right. Getting some information about the charity.
Yep, getting some information from El Thunderbird about the charity that he was supporting. We did shout that out, and
dogs need to be rescued, man.
yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
They are the best dogs.
Absolutely. My rescue is the sweetest dog that I've ever met, and I couldn't imagine, him sitting in a cage somewhere or being euthanized. So
I don't have a rescue dog. I have a chocolate lab that I paid a couple $100s for, and we were actually leaving. I have 3 daughters, and they were young at the time, and we left the poker house or the poker game that I was playing. And some lady was selling some chocolate labs out front. And they go, can we just see one? I said, yeah. So I had a good day. I won a little bit of cash. And they're like, Daddy, can we get one? I was like, oh, shit.
Skull Mike, so that's Fernando's Iron Man helmet. Believe it or not, that thing was like $1,000. And it moves. He
It
can
actually
close
works.
it with a button, and it makes these awesome sounds. So, yeah, he reps it pretty well. It's pretty hilarious. He's a lot of fun to play with.
Yeah, it's
He's
a
good
real
dude.
helmet. It operates.
Yep. So we see Poker Traveler coloring up some chips.
That might have been Andy.
And Big Daddy Chaz here, so is 3-betting with the Jack 7 suited, and that is because that is El Thunderbird's signature hand.
Yes.
He loves that hand, so he's going to 3-bet with the Jack 7 suited. And looks like he's going to get
Sunnie came along.
a couple calls here. Yeah, it looks like the graphics are a little bit wrong. We've got 3 ways to a flop here.
Right.
Sunnie is in this hand
One time, excuse me.
with the mystery hand.
What did I do to you?
And Big Daddy Chaz is going to flop
Like, all I do is
second pair, and Iron Fern is going to flop open-ended. Once
The
again.
mask is closed.
Yeah, he's in the zone here.
Open-ended straight draw. 9-4. Running clubs.
I bet.
Nope, no running clubs.
Is that Sunnie?
Wow. Those are my chips. Holy shit, you're rich.
Yeah, that's a real mask. It operates. It's awesome. You should hear it.
500.
Yeah, I know he ordered that custom from a company. I played with him I don't know, maybe 5 months ago at a game, and he had brought that mask, and he was telling us all about it. And in his hand, Iron Fern still with the open-ended. Big Daddy Chaz has a lead there with a Jack 7 suited, pair of 7s. And he's going to get the check mark there on the river, and we'll see if Iron Fern wants to take a stab at it with just his 8 high. And he does elect to make a stab at it.
He's betting about 205.
He bets a little less than half a pot there, and we'll see if Big Daddy Chaz can make a call.
It is.
And yeah, he looks like he's going to make the call here.
He's going to put him on a missed flush draw.
Yeah, he can have missed flush draw. He can have missed straight draws. Only straight draws. Yep, he puts in the call, and he's going to, well, did he put in the call? It looked like he almost did.
Oh, he's turning
gonna
over to
fold.
7.
He folds the 7. to
Oh
Jack
my
7.
gosh.
No, he does make the call. Okay, he does make the call.
Okay.
Yep, he does make the call. And
He was
Big Daddy
reluctant to show.
Chaz- Yeah, he really didn't
He
want
didn't want to show the 7.
Yeah, that's not a good feeling on that board to flip over a pair of 7s. And you know what?
And you scoop it.
That was I
Look at
walked out there right after he made that call, and he told me that was the best call I've ever made. So he was really hyped up after that. So they're having a really good time. We're sitting in an enclosed room in the back of the poker room, and I can hear them through 2 rooms outside of us here.
Okay, Shane's telling me the production booth is in front of us.
Yes.
A 4-wall production booth. We're behind that with a screen watching the game. 30 minutes behind, and you can hear through 3 walls
3 walls.
the laughter, the chuckling, the great time.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody's
They're
having.
a good time out there. So you can tell these guys are fired up, having a blast. Dr. J raising ace.
Wow. And Fern has ace queen.
Yeah, he elects to 3-bet. And he's probably going to get some bad news here from Dr. J if he decides to 4-bet.
It looks like Chaz might have called with the 9-8 of diamonds.
I call blind. Tell me what happened.
A 4-bet coming in. Absolutely. 480. Ship the sugar.
Time to 7.
Chaz had to make a drink request, and now he's going to see.
When Chaz, I was out there, man, he is having a blast in this game. So it is so much fun playing with
Wow,
Chaz. And
he
Poker
did call
Traveler.
480.
He calls, wow. And
He's
they're-
about to try and run him down.
Yeah, this is a fun hand.
He's not playing 7-deuce.
Nope, these guys are having a good time. They're playing some hands, and they're really going after
Wow, he
each other.
outflops him.
He outflops him with second pair here. Dr. J,
Should continue.
yeah, I imagine we're going to see a pretty big bet from. Oh, he's all in. Wow, and Big Daddy Chaz has a big decision here, but that's really tough to call. He does
did.
call.
He snap called.
Oh my goodness, these guys are just going.
Are they running it
off
twice?
tonight.
Oh my gosh, that's a big card.
That's a big card, queen or king or okay, and Big Daddy Chaz holds.
Oh, he turned the nut flush. That was so gross.
Gangster.
No, he flopped 2 pair. Or he rivered
No,
2 pair.
he rivered 2 pair.
Yeah, and, did he?
But Dr. J turned a nut flush with the Broadway.
No, he did not.
Yeah, there's club. He has king.
Oh,
king-
nut flush draw.
Yeah, nut flush
Okay,
draw.
yeah. He did have the nut flush draw on the turn
Yeah.
and does not get there. And Big Daddy Chaz takes down a $2,000. I'm sorry, $4,000 pot.
He
$2,000
quickly
draw.
called.
He did not even think about it. So you can tell, man, he's just in there to play.
Look at that tip. My goodness, $25
They're
tip.
taking care of our boy Avery in there.
Absolutely.
So it's good to see Avery, awesome guy once again. Good to see some really great dealers in the mix tonight. And Big Daddy Chaz taking down a big pot with
Wow.
9-8 suited in a 3-4 bet pot.
And the doctor's going to reload.
Yep, Dr. J's coming back in for some more chips. That's the great thing about Rounders is we have a lot of chips in the cage. So
Yes.
if you're here for some action, we've got it.
Man, that was a quick call.
Quick call by Big Daddy Chaz. He's making a comeback after his
7-deuce.
crazy 7-deuce
Yes.
hand.
Hey, you can't blame him for swinging, taking a swing for it.
Nope, he's here to play, and
He got to the warning track, but the guy caught the ball. Man,
I'll tell you, we have not had a break in the action tonight either. Every pot has just been going off, so really fun game. Thank you once again to El Thunderbird for setting this game up. We love playing with you. This is a great
yeah, thanks
cast
to the
of
chat for the
characters.
donations as well. Let's get some more likes out there.
Yeah, we got 161 viewers tonight, and we've got, I think, close to 50 likes. We have 50 likes exactly, so if you guys can shoot us a like on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button for us. It really helps us out. We love every one of you that hits that button, and we really appreciate you for tuning into this awesome game.
Yeah, if you're following us on Twitch or Facebook, I apologize. I have my phone, my laptop is down. I'm not able to bring up multiple sites, so I'm just bringing up the YouTube on my phone. So if you guys are following us on Twitch and Facebook, thank you for all the likes, all the questions and stuff that we are not getting to, unfortunately.
Yep,
But I'm going to get my laptop repaired, and we'll be able to get back to it on our next stream.
we are in the YouTube chat. If you have questions or if you want to talk to us directly, feel free to jump in there with us. We will do our best to respond.
Right. If you want to ask any poker questions of me, you ask me, and I'll ask Shane. Shane will give me the answer, and I'll give you the answer.
I will do my best to give you my honest opinion on whatever you have to ask, but I am continually enjoying my gin and tonics. So
Yes.
we're having fun back here. I'm good for now, thanks. And once again, our wonderful waitress here, Char. If you are in town and you want to come out and play, she will take care of you with drinks and food and whatever you need. So shout out to Char.
You can realize COVID is what it is, but no one's wearing their mask. Hardly. There's a few players wearing their mask. We still have the porters cleaning every seat, every section that you sit in.
Absolutely.
Every table is cleaned prior to any players getting to them, even though we're open 24/7 now, starting today.
Wow, really?
Yes.
24/7.
24/7 started today, July 15th. So the porters will be super busy, but they do a great job. The kitchen does a great job. Man, you can get
We have
steaks,
coffee.
salmon.
We have a coffee house now. We have
Oh, yeah.
a full kitchen, full bar. I mean, as far as service and food and drinks and just a great poker experience goes, it is really tough to beat Rounders and what they're doing. So shout out to Rounders. Shout out to the owners, Dave and Eric. Awesome guys. They've really done a great job at bringing poker to San Antonio.
And it's top shelf. I mean, it is nothing's held back.
Absolutely. And every single person that works here loves their job, loves, bringing these awesome games to this town. So really appreciate everything that Rounders has done. And I love playing here, and I'll continue to play here.
And here we go with Thunderbird has the
He's got the
best flush draw,
Yeah, he's got the best flush draw of
but
the
Dr.
cards.
J has 2 pair. Kings
for,
up.
for Dr. J. And now El Thunderbird not
Oh
only
my
has a flush
gosh.
draw, but he also
Fern has the 7-deuce.
he's going to let that go, though. It's pretty hard to win on that board. Now Thunderbird bets he's got a gut shot and a flush draw here. So it's a pretty big hand. And Dr. J is going to call. So this is actually a pretty big hand, and we'll see what the river brings. Oh, no, Dr. J
He raised to
raises.
500.
And I really like that from Dr. J because there's a lot of draws now. You've got Queen 10, Queen 9, and you've got all the diamonds. And Ace 10 and Ace Queen also have gutters.
Any 10 wins, any diamond wins other than a king of diamonds.
Yeah, absolutely. So El Thunderbird elects to call and continue, see a river, and he bricks the river. So Dr. J has the check mark, and if I'm Dr. J, I'm going for some value here. I want to get value from King Queen, King 10, and probably go
700, 800, 800,
yep,
yeah.
$800. Hey, you're picking it up, JT. Are you sure we can't get you into one of these games?
I've learned from you guys.
Oh my
I've actually
goodness.
learned from you guys on what the bet size should be.
Yeah, bet sizing is so important in this game, so it's really fun. Nick from Yuma, I don't think we have Baba Ganoush, but I'll tell you what, if you show up at Rounders, I will bring some in for you. The bet on Drew, I am a big fan of the quesadillas here. The quesadillas are fantastic. They have some great burgers. I know some of the guys here, I'm pretty sure they have a good steak here as well. I know DQ has had, excuse me, DQ James has vouched for the steak here.
Yes.
They have a steak,
well,
is that right?
you can get a steak, you can get salmon,
Yeah.
you can get chicken tender, you
Some
can get
great salads.
You can get breakfast.
Yeah, I've had some good salads here as well.
Absolutely. A Caesar salad with some grilled chicken.
Yep.
And they do have specials all the time for special holidays stuff going on.
And another thing that I don't know if we've ever mentioned on stream, but every hour that you play here, you're earning money towards food with your player card.
You get $1.
You get it. Is it $1?
It's $1.
Yeah. So I don't know if I've ever paid for food here.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't know
get
if
free
I've ever
food.
paid. Yeah, I get free food every time I play. I had a Red Bull and all sorts of stuff earlier, and I didn't pay for any of it. I just tipped the waitress very well.
Right?
Because I just pay with my Rounders card. So you're earning money towards food, and you can also, we have a barber shop here that does some great haircuts, and you can also pay with your Rounders card for that. So this place really just has everything. It's a one-stop shop.
I owe you a drink. I lost.
Yeah. Can you put one of my drinks on his tab?
Yes.
JT and I had a little bet going earlier, and I ended up winning that bet. So thank you, JT, for the drink.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated.
Boss Baby jams with 4,000 with the 7-deuce
Thanks.
to win $350.
No, $30.
No, $350.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he wins $30
And
$350.
So $380.
$380.
Oh my
And he
God.
rips in 4.8K, and Bubbles is forced to fold with the 2.5K.
He wanted that
Oh,
350. That's
man.
oh, look, he loves it.
Yeah, Bet on Drew. It is a great spot to come check us out. I mean, it's just such a good time here. The games are awesome. You know, the staff
Yes.
is so good. The food is so good.
Yeah, the food is, you'll be so surprised on how well it's prepared, how well it tastes. I mean, you're not getting chicken fingers or cheese sticks, which you can get, but you can get the steaks, the salmons.
Yeah, there's so many options.
Yeah.
And it's all good.
It's real food.
Yeah, they've done such a good job here.
The Philly cheesesteak is great.
Oh, man, I love that Philly cheesesteak. Yeah.
If I lost the 7-deuce, I would
So
definitely
great food, and you know, it is just a really great spot to come hang out. Tournaments are really good. The cash games are really good.
Nick from Una says, I like the Boss Baby. Everybody does.
Everybody likes Boss Baby.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yep, we have a lot of fun.
Chaz may have wanted a break.
And we got Jorge. So Jorge's featured there on our right. He's one of our floor guys here at Rounders. Really great guy. Makes the tough decisions. But
He will
keeps
make the tough.
everything-
He will make the tough decision and
keeps
make
everything
sure
fair,
it's
though.
fair. Absolutely. Yeah. Great minds think alike.
And El Thunderbird picking up a real hand here with Ace Queen off. He's going to elect to raise that. Great. And we'll see if anybody has anything to call him. Yeah, Philly cheesesteak in Texas. Hey, and I'm from Pennsylvania, so I have a little bit of insight into what a good Philly cheesesteak is like. And I'll tell you what, that Philly cheesesteak is not bad at all.
And we're getting a brand new walk-in cooler sometime next week, so our menu is going to be off the charts.
Really?
Off the charts.
Wow.
Yeah. And don't forget the coffee shop. Did you stop by the coffee shop?
So last time I was here, I got coffee from there for the first time because they just opened it recently, right?
Right, it's recent.
Yeah, so they have a full espresso bar now. And a 7-deuce flop.
With
and
no 7-deuce.
Yeah, well, Dr. J has a 7, best hand, and he's going to bet it. And everybody is going to be a little wary because nobody wants to get bluffed out by 7-deuce. But they also see that on the board, and they're like, well,
Yeah, I can't beat it.
can't beat 7-deuce. And Thunderbird raises.
Wow, that's strong.
Yeah, that's a cool spot to pick up. Excuse me.
And he doesn't get there. Ace-queen does not get there.
Dr. J rivering 2-pair. I'm sorry, a better 2-pair. And El Thunderbird gives it up and is going to be shown the bad news that his favorite hand is going to beat him. There's our chip counts. Poker Traveler leading with $7,000. And Andy coming in just right behind him with almost $7,000. And Big Daddy Chaz with the comeback up to $5,000 as well. So a lot of action tonight. Got some great players. Everybody's having a good time.
Jimmy Bluffett, what's happening, buddy? Great to see you.
This is Mixed Game Mike's stream. That is correct. He is putting it on. He is behind the scenes in the dark room with all the cameras, and he's doing a great job putting this show on.
This is Mixed Game Mike's stream. He does all the production here. I'm JT. I work with Mike. He does a lot of overtime hours to get everything out there for you guys to see other than the live stream that we're doing. So thank you guys.
And thank you to JT. He is our one and only, I'm pretty sure you've done commentary on most of the streams here. Is that correct?
I missed one.
You missed one stream, which is incredible. He does awesome work. Shout out to JT.
Thank you.
Put in some great commentary and keeping you guys informed here in the chat. I'm a lucky guest to be hanging out with him and getting to watch this really fun game with a lot of my friends. And I'm trying to think about all these things that I could talk smack about my friends, but man, everybody's just having a good time and playing really well, so it's a really fun stream for me to watch.
Yeah, it's hard to say anything negative because everybody's playing so well. They're making great moves, even if they don't work out. They're putting the perfect play on someone.
Yeah, nobody's played badly tonight. Everybody's played really well and having a good time, and it's just a really fun game. And if you want to get into this game, you can message Elf Thunderbird. Well, I mean, really message Mixed Game Mike on Instagram. But they run a bunch of streams every week, Thursdays, Tuesdays. So if you ever want to play on one of these streams, reach out to the crew at Rounders, and we'll direct you to who you need to contact.
Matthew Delgado is in the chat, and he is a mixed game specialist. We always want Matt at the game, but he wins every time. And so, yes, he says, I need some JT bucks. Yeah, they're easy to get.
Mike, is Mike from Philadelphia?
John is. Jersey John is from Philly.
Okay. Yeah, I grew up a couple hours west of Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. So, but I've visited Philadelphia quite a bit, and I had a lot of Philly cheesesteaks. So,
I'm from the East Coast, Virginia Beach, Virginia. If anybody was out there, been there?
Yeah, Matthew Delgado. If these guys want to play some mixed games, I may jump in with them just for some fun because I don't play mixed games. I know how to play PLO. I know how to play 5-card. But if we're gonna play some Badoogie or
played Badesi, Badusi.
Yep.
We do play Super Stud.
Some Raz maybe in
We,
there.
we play Raz Badasi.
Okay.
I mean Raz Badoogie.
Badoogie, okay, yeah.
Right. It's a good game.
A little 7-deuce triple draw. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff. Is Sunnie eating eggs Benedict?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm sure you get anything you want here.
Yeah, they do a good job. So.
I haven't been in here in fucking 3.5 hours. Do I have the aces or not?
I thought Chicken Marcellus had like a mushroom gravy. Nick, I'm not sure about that.
I don't know what that is. I'll have to ask her. I'm sure she'll be back into the booth at some point before the end of the night.
The easy thing to do, Nick, come to Rounders. I'll buy you whatever you want to eat. You can try multiple dishes. We'll sit there, have some drinks, have some dinner.
It does look a little bit like a Thanksgiving dinner there, Benjamin. So we got Boss Baby and Sunnie going up at it again. And Sunnie with the Queen 9 suited. She's going to flop a backdoor flush draw, but not much else. Boss Baby's going to go ahead and c-bet, and Sunnie
Raising.
to put in a raise. Wow, she came to play. She's always here to play, man. I love playing with Sunnie.
She's a min raiser.
Yep, min raise. Thank you so much.
Oh, she turns
She
the...
turns a flush draw, so this may get her in trouble. And if Boss Baby has something like King Jack, King 10, or even Ace King, we can't see his cards. He's going to be looking to call this turn, but he does fold, and Sunnie takes down a nice pot. And it's really funny. We can still hear them going off.
They
two
are
rooms
loud.
over. They are laughing. They are yelling and having a really good time.
Racer Nerd, you need to come here. We're going to get you that felt. Nick wants one as well.
And I'm the one that folded like that. I've done that like 3 times today.
So it is 10 o'clock Central Time here in Texas. And I think we still have almost 2 hours left in the stream.
Jimmy, we do play a lot of 7-deuce, triple draw, and the stud 8. We do it a super stud where you can you get 4 cards, you throw away 1, roll your own, and we also do the regular stud 8.
Nick, are you from Texas? I mean, I assume because I see you in all of these streams, but I see you in every stream on YouTube, I feel like. You are in all the chats.
Damn, Andy. Hey, what's up?
One of the commentators, I was watching, he was in the stream chatting, and they called him the Tiger Woods of chatters.
You might even be able to hear these guys. They're so loud right now.
Yeah, if you can hear them through our mics.
Holy smokes, there must be some huge action going on
We're
right
stepping
now.
on them a little bit, but you might be able to hear them.
Yeah, they're so loud 2 rooms away that we can, I was hearing them through the mic, so. All right, so in half an hour, we have another huge hand. I'm getting word from our producer.
Yes, they're able to see this, and we're 30 minutes behind. So we're going to find out what happens, but
Yeah, it's pretty
you
exciting.
guys have to stay tuned.
Okay, you're in Connecticut. All right, well, shout out to
My
our East
very
Coast
first
watchers.
casino I went to was in Connecticut. I used to be in the Merchant Marines, and I sailed on a 600-foot tanker up and down the coast. And I went to, Nick, what's the casino out there in Connecticut? I was in Allen's Point. I was in Allen's Point, Connecticut.
My first casino, I was 18 in California. So it was a small little card room in California. That was the first one I went to.
You went off, that's for sure.
So it looks like we've got a bunch of raises here, and Dr. J wakes up with
Oh my
pocket
gosh.
kings in the big blind.
And he's sitting on 3,600.
Yeah, 3,600 for Dr. J.
It was one of the funnest nights I've ever.
Honey, you can play in the stream. You just got to get on the list when you come to Rounders or call ahead of time.
Yep, call ahead of time. Talk to them about the streams. Shoot a message to Mixed Game Mike on Instagram. There's a bunch of options, but we would love to see more players on these streams. We love seeing new people, and we love good action. So if you can bring some good action, we'll get you a spot on these streams.
3-bet to 240.
My face is getting slightly
And
red.
Sunnie calls a 7-6 suited, and Big Daddy Chaz comes along
I
with
need a
pocket
specific
fives.
flop.
So
Say
we
it out
got
loud.
a very strong
Avery.
hand and some
Avery?
hands that need some help.
That's the flop.
A Jack 5-9 would be a bad board. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, look at this. This is a huge hand for
Sonny's-
Sunnie and Dr.
Sonny
J.
wants to jam. An 8 makes a straight.
8 makes a straight for her, and a
Running
diamond.
diamonds. Running diamonds gives Dr. J the best flush.
It does, but she has a diamond draw and a gutter to a
The 8.
straight.
Yeah, the 8 makes a straight.
And Big Daddy Chaz is a little bit left out in this hand. He's going to let it go, but Sunnie is not going
She's only
anywhere.
calling.
She's got almost 40% equity in this hand, and Dr. J bets 420.
Oh my gosh. What's it going to cost now?
She bricks the turn in. I imagine this is probably, if I'm Dr. J here, I probably just jam this turn.
Fucking read my mind.
Because she could have an 8 or diamonds like she does.
Yeah, and he is just going to put her all in for $2,000 here. And
Everybody's gonna
we'll see if
She
Sunnie-
should fold. One card to come.
Yeah, this is a theoretical fold, but boy, sometimes
You have 9 and you have 13 outs.
Yeah. Yes. But it's hard to tell. You know, you don't know what your opponent has. So these are some of the spots that kind of put you in a position, and we'll see if she decides. Oh, she smacks Chaz right on the hat there, and she's thinking about it.
That's funny. Like you're like.
Look at Chaz just having a great time.
Shout out to my boy Kenan. Good to see you, buddy. My buddy Kenan from Hawaii. He's going to be in town soon. He's going to be a fixture here at Rounders. He loves this place, and he's going to be coming out here pretty soon and be playing here a lot. So shout out to my buddy Kenan.
There's dudes that are willing to like jerk off and
Right,
go
bro.
into that.
The Rounders
A
Live.
lot of fun to play with. So if you're at the table, give him a hard time for me.
Kenan, come get on the live stream.
He'll be in here. I can guarantee it.
Can't wait to meet you.
That was like.
And it looks like Sunnie does decide to fold. Makes a great fold. Good job, Sunnie.
It was a 3 o'clock.
It's not easy to make those big folds sometimes when you are kind of running a little bit bad.
You look, I have 7-deuce.
And I know Sunnie is a capable player, and she's tossing chips at Dr.
She's
J.
she's tipping.
I would have gone for it. I would have gone for it.
I don't see it.
That would have been
No,
an
I
epic
climb
moment.
over the table and not use the chips down.
And once again, I am Shane / not Bart Hanson, and I'm sitting here with my wonderful co-commentator, JT. We are bringing you live action from Rounders Card Club in San Antonio.
Money am I down?
Yeah, you're watching the El Thunderbird and Friends stream tonight, and it's a great stream.
Buy some more fucking.
Man, so I played in the last stream, and
That's a new play.
it's sometimes hard for me to commentate on these streams because I just want to be out there playing.
Right?
But this one, I've just had such a good time watching and enjoying the action that's going on out there. So
Wait, she left?
we've got our wonderful massage therapist in the background as well. We have great massage therapists that can give you a fantastic massage while you're playing.
You haven't been in here.
You haven't been listening.
When did it happen? I see Poker Travel with some $500 chips out there.
Yeah, he colored up after the hand with.
Wow.
Yeah,
He got some chips and
yep. After the hand with Sunnie, he colored up a little bit.
yeah. So if you guys see the
Purple.
the white chips or $1 chips are just for tipping. And then we have the $5 red chips, the $25 green chips, as you can clearly see on the screen there. The black $100 chips, and then Poker Traveler has the $500
Purple.
purple and yellow chips.
Yep. And
So
I don't know if we'll get them out tonight, but generally you'll see the orange plaques as well. Those are $1,000. So we'll see if we get those chips onto the table before the end of the night. Crush live commentary. Yeah, thank you,
I've never
Benjamin.
been in that hand.
yeah,
And Racer Nerd El Thunderbird does have an excellent shirt collection. He has some great shirts. He also has a mug here that is
That's right.
fantastic. So if you're ever playing here and you see El Thunderbird, Ask him to see his mug because it is hilarious.
Sunnie has 3 4s, and Andy turned to 6? Or is that 4 under? Yeah.
Skull Mike over under 67 seconds on SETI doing this hair tonight.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either, but we'll have to. You know, it'd be fun if Skull, if you're ever in town, please shoot us a message. We'd love to play with you or just hang out. And I'm sure SETI and Chaz know you pretty well. So
This one will never be topped.
Cheers.
cheers. We'll buy you a beer, man.
Absolutely.
Sleeper raise 25.
We'll leave the credit card open that night.
Absolutely.
Wait for that $40 to run out, and then it's someone else's turn.
Or you can do like SETI, Chaz, and I do, and we just flip for every drink.
Yeah, that's
we,
a good one.
We gamble on everything. So
Yes, absolutely.
it's a lot of fun.
Hey, for the right price,
Please
I'm down.
don't forget to hit that like button. We've got 180 viewers, and if every one of you hit that like button, then we will be growing and get to expand our audience and also get to expand these stream games.
Sorry guys, we're gonna have to blur out the bottom half of the screen.
And thank you for everybody that's tuning in. We
Yeah,
appreciate you.
absolutely. Thank you very much. It's a great game. Great chat.
Great chat, great commentator with JT. We are really enjoying being here. Just having a great time. Dr. J with the Ace Jack. Gonna C-bet against Big Daddy Chaz. 6-deuce, but I have a feeling this might be 7-deuce. This might be a card reader error, but no, it's not. Because if he has a 7, he's never folding. So
Yes, for sure.
So he does fold the 6-deuce, and there's no consolation prize for 6-deuce, but it looks almost as good as 7-deuce.
You've ever seen in your entire life.
You guys have any good stories about playing in the WSOP?
One of the greatest plays of
You have any good stories, Shay?
No, I you know what? I have never been out to the WSOP. For whatever reason, the last 3 to 4 years that I've been playing poker at a more serious level, I just always have stuff going on. I know all of my friends here, for the most part, are going to be going out to the WSOP. I'm going to be at my twin sister's wedding during a good portion of that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I will not be there. I will be hanging out and rooting on my good friends out there, hoping one of them brings home $8 million or whatever the top prize is.
Absolutely. It looks like Big Daddy Chaz has the jacks. He raises, and then Andy 3-bets with a 6-4 diamonds. And now Thunderbird comes along with pocket 6s.
Yeah, and you can't say.
How did
that
Chaz
these-
just call there?
I like the call because it disguises the strength of your hand, and you don't bloat the pot unnecessarily when you're going to have a lot of overs. And you 3 or you 4-bet here, and then a king high flop comes out, and it's just, you know, you can mix it up here. I like to randomize a little bit here, whether I'm going to 3-bet or 4-bet with the pocket jacks, and I like the call.
Dude, this is an insane poker game.
Big Daddy Chaz let out $10
I don't.
pre-flop.
I'm gonna look at my hand now.
I would.
And then Andy raised to 110.
Yeah, Andy raises to 110 with 6-4 suited, and Big Daddy Chaz says, you know what? I'm not folding.
You
here."
got me with the ace-queen, but you're not getting me now.
Oh, my God, and he freaking turns a
Oh,
boat.
he could have got a
And
diamond.
he goes, check, quick on a turn. And Big Daddy Chaz is going to lead here, and Andy's going to say, I'm folding.
How did he miss it? Look.
Wow. And Andy
Oh,
is thinking,
God.
can I make a move here? And he's going to say, no, sir. I'm out of this hand. I have 6 high. And Big Daddy Chaz has a boat.
I had 6 high.
Yeah, absolutely, Benjamin. We during the World Series of Poker, there's a lot of side cash games, so a lot of good games going on, and that's true actually. Anytime there's like a good tournament running, there's usually a lot of great cash games going, because when you bust a tournament kind of early and you're not ready to go home, what's there waiting for you? Some cash games. And I played a couple of milli and 2 milli and 3 milli guarantee tournaments this year, and I had a bad tendency of busting about 30 minutes before the day finished. And the first thing I did after I was done was go play some big cash games. So that's the great thing about tournaments. If you bust them, there's always some cash waiting for you. You can make that buy-in back.
The first time I went to Vegas to play in a WSOP, a smaller event, I was playing craps the night before, and I ended up winning $8,000.
Holy smokes! So I don't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Chaz played that hand with pocket jacks blind. He did not look at his cards until the river.
Oh my goodness!
Do you believe that? So, if anybody here knows DQ James, one of our favorite players here at Rounders, he plays a lot of hands blind. He likes to get in there. He likes to 3-bet and 4-bet and call blind without looking at his cards. And Chaz just did the same thing and ends up taking down a nice pot with a boat of jacks.
So I was telling you that I won $8,000 on the craps table. So that next morning I wake up, I go, I'm going to play me a World Series event.
Yeah.
So the only thing that's going on is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon when I woke up. I get there and they go, we have a $3,000 limit event. I was like, put me in. I can play limit. Well, I get to the table. Who do I sit next to? Johnny Chan.
Yeah.
Barry Greenstein's on my table.
Every time I've gone out to Houston, I've seen Johnny
Oh, my
there.
gosh.
Holy smokes. He's around still, which is amazing. And
Yeah.
he's been around since the beginning of time, it feels like.
The Orient Express knocks me out of the tournament.
Oh, no.
I flop a set. He goes for the flush draw and gets there. King high flush draw knocks me out.
Oh, my goodness.
But it was one of my best experiences ever.
Yeah,
So I had a great time.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time. And here we've got Iron Fern with a pair of 8s and Bubbles with top pair with an ace.
With no diamond.
Yeah, she's going to bet half pot here. And Fern has to make a pretty tough decision. He's got third pair. And I think this is just going to be a fold against a lot of people, but
Any diamond beats him.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think about bluffs that we can have here. Maybe the king of diamonds, but it's really going to depend on how he views Bubbles and whether she's willing to put in that type of money with just the naked king of diamonds. And he does make a good
play,
fold.
Bubbles.
Yeah, good play by Bubbles. She gets some good value with a weak ace. So great job.
Yeah, Nick, absolutely. Johnny freaking Chan. And the good thing was I went down to an MMA fight years later. I bumped into him at the fight, got a picture with him. I didn't get a picture of them then. I was steaming, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't care that you were Johnny Chan. I was steaming that I lost a hand.
Yeah.
And I just walked out. But I bumped into him at an MMA fight years later, got a picture with him. Super nice guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Which MMA fight were you at?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Oh, I've seen. I used to go to Vegas like 8 times a year.
Really?
With a buddy of mine, and I couldn't tell you how many different fights we've seen. And
so I've never been to an MMA fight, but you know they hold them in Houston somewhat regularly. So I think next time they have one, I'm going to go out there for one.
oh well, yeah,
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
yeah. And the funny thing is that we're in the arena. They didn't have the T-Mobile arena back then.
Skull
Right.
like this helmet. I wasn't prepared for this. I don't think anybody was prepared for this helmet. It is fantastic.
And he uses it on his motorcycle as well.
Yeah, I don't think that's legal, but if he had
If you
one,
can
he
not,
would,
if
he
you
would
can
look
not
pretty
wear
good,
one,
right?
if you can not wear one,
Oh, that's true. You're
then
Texas.
you should be able to wear
You're
that
right.
one.
He absolutely could wear it on a motorcycle. I'm a rider, so I love riding and I love motorcycles, and that might be a little scary, but it would look pretty freaking cool. That's for sure.
Yeah, I used to ride a dirt bike when I was a kid.
Yeah. So Andy here with second pair and Iron Fern with the old King Deuce offsuit. Top pair, worst kicker, but he is way ahead at the moment. And the ace on the turn, nobody likes that card, that's for sure.
Except Andy with top 2 or top.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, Andy does have top 2. Queen Jack gets there, and Fern is gonna continue betting, and Bubbles
I'm telling you.
Andy's going to call. Bubbles is probably going to fold. Andy might even put in the raise here. Problem with raising here is, like, Queen Jack is the most obvious hand that gets there on this turn. The main bluffs are going to be
Oh
clubs.
my gosh.
And, yeah, it's kind of sucks because Andy has a club in his hand, so I'm trying to think. If I'm Andy here, I'm checking.
And a quick call.
Yeah.
Fern says I got kings and threes.
Text messages saying that they're disappointed right now.
400, just like that. Boom.
Why? What'd you do?
I'm not playing the way I do.
Well, sure, why? You gotta be responsible. You just see
Oh,
fit.
no, I don't. I'm not responsible.
And Andy taking down another big pot. And Andy's got to be our big winner for tonight, right?
I understand.
He's got to be our big winner. And Andy's just playing really well. He's making great hands. Shout out to Andy. Probably my favorite player to play with here in San Antonio.
Oh, absolutely.
Just because he's one of the nicest guys.
Absolutely.
Oh, my gosh. He is so nice. Like, I've seen him take some bad beats and just be the nicest guy. I've seen him win a ton of money and just be gracious about it.
You see Racer Nerds comment?
Let's see what
I feel the same, Mike. He's now on my costume party invite list.
That's awesome.
Jay, how's it going? There is a UFC event in Houston next month. Shane will be there.
Yeah, I'll be there. I actually remember that because I watched the McGregor fight the other night.
Yeah,
and I
Sadie
saw
broke
that.
his leg.
Yeah.
I wanted to see round 2.
I wanted to see round 2. I don't think he had a chance. But
I thought he was getting beat, for sure. I mean, he's getting.
Oh, he was getting messed up, and I love Dustin.
He's bad off his feet.
I love Dustin Poirier. He's a guy that's hard to hate, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, all his charity work and
Nick Diaz is coming back to fight.
I love the Diaz brothers. I've hung out with the Diaz brothers before.
Compton.
No, Stockton. They're from
Stockton.
And I used to live.
Oh, that's so
I
funny.
used to live right there, and I dated a girl for a little bit that her brother was good friends with the Diaz brothers growing up. So I've hung out with them a couple of times, and they're some of the nicest people I've ever met. And going back to the game here, we got Iron Fern with Trip Jacks.
Andy has a flush draw.
Look at Dr. J has pocket queens here.
Oh, gosh.
So there's going to be some money in this pot. Iron Fern just calls. I love the smooth call here. I don't think we need to bloat this pot necessarily.
Andy's in with a king high flush draw.
There's so many people in this pot. So I like the smooth call. Let's evaluate
and
the
a queen,
turn.
the case queen would be so ugly.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
And Baby Boss called for 100. We can't see his hand.
We can't see his hand.
Does he have a smaller jack?
He's got to have a flush draw, right?
Yeah, he'd be raising.
It's so hard to have a smaller jack here, and yeah, I know Boss Baby. He's raising if he has a jack.
Right.
He's raising. So what a cool hand here, Dr. J with pocket queens.
He wants to know what everybody has.
He wants to know how much money everybody
Yes.
has, and he wants to know, do I get money in here or do I just call and evaluate the turn? And this is a tough spot because when you have this many players that called pre-flop, there's a lot of hands
A
that
deuce on the turn.
Deuce on the turn doesn't really help anybody, but it kind of hurts Dr. J because he's thinking, okay, I beat a lot of hands here. And Iron Fern, he's probably going to put on some pressure here because now there's 2 flush draws available.
And the mask is
You know,
down.
and he goes small. He's going for max value. And Andy comes in here with a raise. What a play. And he's going to get some bad news because Iron Fern is not folding a jack.
Never.
And Poker Traveler, going to make a quick fold here. Dr. J is put in such a disgusting spot here with pocket queens. And if I'm Dr. J, I'm probably going to puke, and then I'm going to throw my hand away.
Fold for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, because
somebody has to have a jack.
There's so many players in this hand.
He does
We
fold.
have boats, we have jacks, we have flush draws all over the place, and there's just not that many safe rivers for you. So it's a great fold by Dr. J. Lots of respect. And Boss Baby must have a hand here to be thinking about.
He's talking.
He's getting a massage.
He's relaxed.
Look at him. He is real relaxed.
My goodness.
So he is going to give it up. I can tell by his body language. He's going to give it up. I know Joey, Boss Baby. He's throwing this away. There's no way he calls. He's folded. There it goes. And Iron Fern is going to say, call.
He just called.
Yep, great play. I love it.
What if it bricks off a low, non-pairing club?
So Andy still has a lot of equity here.
Oh, the full house for
The full house
Fern.
for Fern, and this is a really bad card for Andy to bluff. And I assume we're
Fern's
going
gonna
to
check.
give up. No, well, Andy's first, so I think. Oh, he's going to go for it.
No,
But he's going small.
500.
If you're going to bluff here, you have to go small.
500.
Absolutely.
Yes, 500.
Great play. But he's going to get the real bad news when Fern goes all in, baby. And Andy's going to say, nice hand, you got me. And a quick fold from
Yeah.
Andy.
Hey, deuce.
And the Iron Man
So
mask works.
Yeah, he gets there with some big hands. And if you're going to bluff that river the way Andy did, a small size is the way to go. Because
They can only call or bet with better.
absolutely. So
He had
nice-
to take a stab.
nice.
My gosh, what was the 4 of clubs?
That's
It
some
couldn't
good-
have been, right? The 4 was out there.
Yeah, it was the four spades. I think.
Being rich.
So good hand by Fern. Takes down a nice pot.
Don't forget to hit the like button, guys.
Hit that
We
like button. We
really appreciate
you.
it. Yeah.
We're trying to get our most likes ever tonight. And this is a super fun game. So I think it deserves it, to be honest.
Dr. J gets another premium hand. Ace King.
His queens didn't work out. So we'll see if his Ace King can improve on his run tonight.
But I don't want to look.
Thank you for my cards, Avery.
Yeah, thanks, Avery. Fuck, I wanted to play blind.
Yeah, sometimes, Benjamin, you got to go for it, though. And I like the small sizing. If you're going to bluff there, you got to go small. So Andy has a lot of heart. He's not going to give up any pot
He has no
easily.
showdown value, so he has to bet it.
Yeah, no showdown value. So I don't blame him for trying.
Iron Fern's going to play his rush.
Yep.
One hand rush.
And he's going to Dr. J is still in the lead here with ace high. And he's going to c-bet. And Fern has some back doors, so he can conceivably call here. And he does choose to call, and he turns a gutter to a straight.
And it goes check, check.
Goes check, check,
Oh, wow.
and he bricks the river. And Dr. J is going to bet this for value, and he's not going to get called. So nice hand for Dr. J. He does get a little bit back with his ace king, another premium hand after losing.
With queens.
Racer Nerd, you're absolutely right. If you're watching this stream, you are liking this stream. Thank you.
You're way behind. You're way behind.
Yeah, a motorcycle helmet's a little excessive. I don't mind, especially in a game like this. The Iron Man hat, man, he's just having fun. He's keeping it open. He's chatting and enjoying his time. But yeah, I think wearing a motorcycle helmet at a big tournament, probably a little excessive.
Yep, you seen the snow goggles and beanie with
Yeah,
Phil Lock.
yeah.
So
Yeah, Phil Lock always has an outfit, man.
yeah.
He's wild.
You gotta get over here,
Boss
Matt.
baby with the king queen suited, gonna raise it.
You are, guy. What the?
Okay, he just open raises to $200. He says, you know what? I'm done getting 5 callers to a flop.
I'm ready to play.
I'm ready to play for big money.
You already got a lot of free money. And I'm not talking about the poker game.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, if it stays open, it's a little different, absolutely. And even if he closes it occasionally for a little bit of the ad tricks, it's okay, you know. And SETI, Poker Traveler, on Instagram. If you don't follow him, please go follow him. He is a great ambassador for poker. Is going to fold his pocket deuces, and Boss Baby is going to take down $10 with his king queen. That's the unfortunate side of raising big, as you might not always get the action you're looking for. And here's our VPIPs. We have no VPIPs under 20%, and that is awesome. And Andy has the low VPIP, but he is giving a lot of action tonight. He's making great plays. He's pulling moves on people. He's bluffing big on rivers. So you really can't blame him for having 20% VPIP there.
He tried to win.
He tried. He's not afraid to mix it up. So that stat almost doesn't do it justice at all.
And the VPIPs are almost perfect, right? Oh my gosh, Sunnie jams with queens.
Pocket queens,
And
and Andy
Andy-
has ace king, and he's not gonna fold against Sunnie. There's no way.
He's gonna put her on sixes or sevens and say I got 2 overcards.
He's
when he
gonna
does
put
the
her on
queens.
any 2 cards here.
It don't matter, right?
7-deuce.
Boss Baby raised to 200 and Sunnie jams for
We don't know what
2200.
Boss Baby has, but Sunnie has pocket queens,
Oh my
and
gosh.
Andy has a premium hand, ace king.
And he wants to
off,
get back the chips he just gave away.
and he's gonna call. He may even just overjam for a little bit more money here because he and Boss Baby are deep.
Oh, Sunny's going to be sick if the ace gets there because there's only 2 aces out. One did get folded.
So Sunny's all in with.
There's a
ace
poker
queen.
trap as an ace.
Yep. So that's good for Sunnie. That reduces some of his outs.
He has to fade a king.
El Thunderbird, everybody else folds. I saw pocket nines fold.
Uh-oh.
And then what does Joey have? What does Boss Baby have? And he's contemplating. He's drinking his beer.
He's getting a massage. He's drinking. He raised.
What a life.
Can he fold for a mere 1900 after raising 200?
We'll see
I don't
what
think he
does.
can. He can't fold.
This has to be our big hand that we were talking about earlier. Do you
He's-
remember this?
Yes.
We said 30 minutes.
30,
It's
has it been 30 minutes? Yes.
Yes.
With all the chat going on, we totally forgot.
Cheers to another big hand,
Oh,
JT.
yeah.
What a stream. And look at him. He's ready to mix it up. He's ready to get in there.
What if he has ace king as well?
He's staring her down.
If he has ace king as well and he's worried about Andy having aces or kings.
All right. So do we think he's going to call? Do we think he's going to fold? I saw a face
Oh,
card.
yes, it was paint.
Face
It was
card?
paint. It had to be a king or a jack.
Yeah, he's going to fold. It looked like a king to me.
He wants to call. Look, Sunny puts him in.
Oh, he puts him
Oh,
in.
now he's definitely folding.
He's got to fold, right? Oh, my
Oh, what if he has
goodness.
jacks?
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. I think he has jacks.
What's going to happen here? I'm on the edge of my seat.
He would have snap called with kings, 100%.
He doesn't have kings, ever.
He has jacks. I think he has,
He never has kings. He's folding. He's showing El Thunderbird. He's
And-
never calling.
and-
He does let it go.
and Thunderbird's like, why are you wasting time?
Yeah, exactly. And I'll talk to Boss Baby. here
Are they
in
going to
a
run it
few
once
moments.
or twice?
I think they're going to run it twice.
Oh, gosh.
These guys are friends.
It's hard to win it twice with the queens.
Yeah, it's very hard.
But
We did see a dead
Queens are
ace.
good.
I think.
Queens are good.
And
All right, she wins the first
holds
board.
For the first one. Let's go, Sunnie. I don't have favorites here, but
Yeah, you want her to double up and win.
Sunnie is great action. She's a lot of fun to play with. So
Andy's great for
Man,
calling
I
with
love-
ace king.
I love Andy though. So this is tough.
It's a chop. Oh, shit! Oh my goodness! Oh my god!
Holy smokes!
How does that happen?
Oh my God! And they're gonna chop it up.
Oh, Sunny
Wow.
flops a full house on the second board,
Oh my God!
and Andy hits a 2-outer.
Wow! And they chop it up. How does that happen? Oh my God!
Oh, gracious!
Holy
Oh.
smokes! And that's those loud noises we heard, and I just
Oh.
pretty much blew out the mic myself. So Sunnie and Andy chop up a huge pot.
Man, Sunny was loving that second
Oh,
board.
my God!
Dude, Andy's the man.
Oh,
And Sunny's just looking up, like looking at the camera. Oh my goodness! Wow!
He had nothing.
What a hand!
Sunny is a baller, 100%.
100%.
Look, everybody's over here watching. The security's here. The floor's here going, oh, did you win? Did you lose? Do we need chips? No, she's good. Here, have a drink on the house.
I am gonna run out there and I'm gonna talk to these guys, see how the vibe is at the table.
They're
I will
going all night long.
That is for sure. I will be back shortly.
You might see Shane on the table if there's an open seat. He's going out there to chat with everybody. Wow, that was a hand that you would never expect to happen. Queens flopping, queens full of kings,
I think he the likelihood
and Andy turning the ace for kings full of aces.
that one of those people offs themselves every.
My goodness. This is what the streams are all about.
They don't even ask what happened to so and so. They don't even say anything. They're like, yeah. A local Big O player died off 1604-281.
It looks like Andy has ace king again.
It's the 13th one this month.
Iron Fern has pocket threes. El Thunderbird's in the hand. Boss Baby's in the hand. We're able to see Boss Baby's hand. He has an open-end straight draw, a 3 or an 8. Non-diamond would be good
Yeah, I know.
for a 4-5.
I was very not happy with the river.
Andy's going to lead out 75 with the ace king off, it looks like. I don't know if that's his last hand. He did have ace king last hand. Sometimes the card reader is a little off, but Boss Baby's not going to fold to one card. One bet, $75.
I need no more background on Avery.
No, Avery is like,
Just gave it to you.
I know that Avery is very physically fit.
Joey.
My vote is Avery.
He's looking for a 3 or an 8.
Or is it random? Because if it's random,
Boss
it's
Baby.
for sure. Because Joey's gonna be off.
Andy has the best hand with ace king high, if that's what he
Right.
has.
Then I'm totally.
Joey's always gonna fight.
And regardless, it's a very close fight.
8 on the turn. Binks the straight.
Chris or Joey?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He just snaps off. Little Chris.
Not Joe.
Andy leads out for 225.
Used to. Joey used to work out.
Boss Baby's going to raise the 700, but Andy cannot
I
call
used to be very fit.
with no pairs,
Joey's the type of guy who's
drawing dead.
I'm trying to like match up people that are like.
But honestly, when you're fighting, putting on the extra weight can actually be a benefit.
I think I handle it. I love Avery. I won't fight Avery.
But if you did, who would win?
I fucking I'll be honest, y'all. Fuck Avery. I love him, but
Avery, who would win?
Avery. I'm just a dealer right now.
Avery, who would win?
Oh my gosh, Andy did call the raise.
Who would win?
2000.
A queen on the river does not help Andy at all.
Yeah, badass fucking big diamond draw. Fucking cocksucker.
Baby Boss is going to show him the stone cold nuts versus ace king.
Give it straight.
9-10 is a stone cold nuts, but the 4-5 is the nuts against ace king.
Him and Joey for $25. Who would you pick?
Boss Baby binks the 8.
Right now. Wait till after I'm done tipping him.
You already did.
You see our pre-flop raises. Poker Traveler, Andy, Bubbles,
No,
Dr. J,
cracked my 25.
all on the bottom half of the board.
Yeah, guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, guy. All right, who is
Yeah, Racing Nerd, you got that right. That was so exciting to into the chop is a little bit of a letdown.
If they're allowed, he wins. He's a better shot for sure. He practices, I don't.
Yeah, Jay will need to stand up and stretch his legs a little bit.
Avery, do you beat Joey in a fight right now? Spur of the moment. Spur of the moment. Step outside right now.
Yes, for sure.
You know, step outside right now. Who wins in a fight? Who's the first to get
I
knocked
feel like
out?
we're trying to get you on fire. I'm a prop house player. There's Timmy's be here.
Oh,
And
please.
he's
No,
paid
you
to be
don't.
Sure.
That'd be cool.
Young man.
That'd be cool.
Young man, relax.
That'd be cool.
Young man, can you relax for 2 seconds?
We can't see Boss Baby's hand. His card reader did not pick it up, but Iron Fern does have the pair of sevens. Going to bet, take it down.
Hey, you know what? Thank you for coming. You can get $5. I didn't pay for it today, apparently. I gave her a tip, though. I tipped her. I don't know how much it was. They don't accept payments for tips.
You guys can't hear it back here, but we can hear the table chatter. It is loud. They're laughing. They're having a great time. They're playing each other very hard. M Team, thank you very much. No worries. We appreciate any comment.
Leave it in the commentary booth. Oh. It's hard. You know, you should get a case that's distinguishable. Like,
Just glad you're watching.
fucking Hello Kitty or something.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
I will stab someone if they have my.
I'm sorry, what happened? Who's told you what?
Andy's going to call the $10 with the Jack 10 of spades. Poker Travel, of course, is going to raise with ace 7 of spades. So if we get some spades on this flop, Could be some
What happened? Was there the whole time?
big action going on. Andy does call.
Was there the whole time?
We see 2 to 3 spades out there. Could be trouble.
It was there the whole time, are you sure?
King deuce 4. Dr. J flops the best hand.
I may or may not have been hiding it this entire time.
Say hi, though.
It wasn't
He
there.
wasn't there.
That is Dr. J. He's not the original Dr. J, but he is Dr. J of Rounders Card Club.
Yeah! My word!
They said it's only 10 minutes left.
$150 bet and everybody's going to fold.
Over here.
J-Mo, J-Mo,
Oh, no.
J-Mo, J-Mo.
We look like we're adopted by rich people.
J-Mo, we are. Stop, dude. They're fucking drinking, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mercedes. We appreciate your support. Glad you guys are watching the stream.
I don't know. They said there wasn't one.
If you get on the table
They
after
said y'all weren't playing for
We never sweat the small stuff. We're having a good time. Great players, great action. The cocktails are flowing out on the table. The players are having a great time, and that's what we care about. We want your support.
Can break. I'm gonna keep
But you know,
I raised with 6-2 also.
Does everyone have agreement?
Orlando Island. Is that not Orlando? Look at
No, that's not Orlando, that's Fernando.
Oh,
But he's the what is
who would not love a free bird burrito? Everybody loves them.
Holy shit.
Goddamn right, I call it, brother. Goddamn right.
Oh, Poker Traveler's coming in with the 7-deuce of clubs. That is the bounty hand tonight.
Avery.
Can win you an extra $350 plus the pot.
I don't want to look.
They think we're kidding. I scooped this pot.
It's an all-spade board.
Jack.
Boss Baby with the ace-6 does flop top pair.
I can't.
Big Daddy Chaz does have a queen-high flush draw.
Okay,
Don't bet it.
okay. You want me to just check? What-
Poker Traveler comes out betting 50 with the 7-deuce of clubs.
I was
I'm
holding
not
it.
paying.
Okay.
Alright, no, Chad is hand.
Jack.
Let's see if a red card comes off if he can steal it. Big Daddy Chaz doesn't want to see. Oh, he's playing that blind?
I'm trying to milk you a little bit.
with or without one. Yeah.
Oh, he broke out with me and
Why do I have
Oh, really?
You love it. You love
Deuce of Hearts is a good card. That gives Poker Traveler a draw at 2 pair. A 7 or a deuce would win him the hand.
his mouth?
He pooped out of your mouth?
Yeah, it's my ass.
Dude, that's some crazy shit.
What are y'all, 2 boys, 1 cup?
Yeah.
out of my mouth. That's pretty weird.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's like the human centipede.
I know where it is.
That's a sick movie.
Can they tell me what he has? I know.
I have not watched it. Just 'cause
No, I would like
Poker
to know
Traveler's
if
going
he
to bet
has-
a smooth 100.
I could only
I
just,
do not have a.
Said, you have a
Yeah,
boat?
it's got standard, but I've
He doesn't have a boat.
Baby Boss has not called yet.
Changing the diaper.
I don't have a boat. What about you?
Yeah, shit,
He's missed there's his cold beer.
you can tell it's like
Getting a
real,
massage.
fake video.
oh yeah, for sure.
That's what my friend said. I owe him. Listen, I'm thinking about the fucking situation we're in. Alright? Listen.
Joey.
Sunny has the 4 of spades, but a red 5 gives her a straight, the wheel.
It's your turn to play poker. Assholes live forever. Just remember that.
Where did my shit come out?
I'm gonna die early.
If he gets this past
Your mouth or not?
Boss Baby, I think everybody else is going to fold.
I love
So where's this going?
want it.
Game when y'all are
I
done?
should.
I think if he gets it past Baby, the Boss Baby, they will fold.
my mouth.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That means I'm wearing.
Chaz might not. He does have the queen of spades.
I know.
Oh, it's Thursday night, 11, right?
You're not gonna do like that 2,000.
Looks like he wants to fold.
Listen, I pull out of this. I don't have to win this hand to win. I win.
I think I saw like a 6 of hearts. Just FYI.
Poker Traveler's about to tell them you can't handle the truth.
God damn it!
Everybody's dishing out the extra $50. Poker Traveler takes it down with the 7-deuce of clubs.
I like that
That's mine.
yum roll with the eel on it.
Andy, you had 6 more diamonds.
What do you have?
I had Jack.
What a great bet. $100 got everybody to fold.
I told you that. I told you that. You know,
Chaz, what's up, live?
I had an ace. I was still hard. It was a hard
Tell your wife I said hi.
which one do you want me to move?
Yeah, they didn't go all in, of course, Justin. Just a production glitch, but we're having a great time. Production doing a great job.
Like freakishly long.
Yeah, prove it.
I can fucking rub your ear from where I'm sitting.
Poker Traveler's going to take that hand down and win the extra $350 from all the players.
I can rub your ear from there. I gotta drink it.
El Thunderbird, our host in seat 1, is going to raise it up to $30 with the Ace-10 offsuit.
No. Okay.
In seat 3, Iron Fern is going to 3-bet to $100 with the King-Queen of clubs. I'm pretty sure we're going to get heads up with the Ace-10 versus King-Queen. And Sunnie comes along with pocket 7s. What a board. El Thunderbird has top pair. And Iron Fern has the club flush draw king high. Sunny's going to call 125 with pocket 7s.
Don't say that word right now. Oh my God.
That's a safe card for El Thunderbird. It goes check, check, check. Ah, the 2 of clubs gets there, giving Iron Fern the king high flush. It's going to be a bet and a fold and a fold.
But that's still messed up.
I'm here today. That's irritating me. It's fine though. I'm here.
Looks like Racing Nerd has a great online game. He gets a massage and a beer and plays some poker. Wow, Sunny called 300 and gets the bad news. Well, so far, El Thunderbird had has 2 streams going, one a month, and it looks like we're gonna have another one next month. So you gotta love the people he brings and the action. Sunny is from out of town. Everybody else is local. He had a great stream last month with 3 players from California playing with some Rounders regular, and it was a great game. Great game. Tonight's game is a 5-5 with a hard cap, so 2,500 is the max buy-in if you get felted. And then they got the 7-deuce game for $50 being played. And Big Daddy Chaz tried to pull a big bluff on Andy with ace-queen, and it did not work. But a lot of 7. Oh, look at this. Big Daddy Chaz has a 7-deuce again.
How much is the bet? I'd like to know. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Queen Jack off for Poker Traveler. El Thunderbird ace-9. Boss Baby with the pocket 3s. Fern with the 7-4. And Big Daddy Chaz with the 7-deuce.
Sideways, I put the boat. Y'all good? I put the boat. You good? Wow, that's a change spot.
Pocket 3s is open-ended. Poker Traveler has a queen high flush draw. Iron Fern has pocket 4s with a open-ended straight draw, and Big Daddy Chaz has an open-ended straight draw with a 7. So they're looking for an 8 or a 3. That's a non-heart. The 3 of hearts is out. But the 8 of hearts is alive. Boss Baby has the best hand with the 3 of hearts. So the 8 gets there, giving Iron Fern and Big Daddy Chaz the 8 high straight with no hearts. And Boss Baby has the 3 of hearts.
I know the Indian guy.
The second lowest flush.
They both called.
Iron Fern bets 300. Big Daddy Chaz snap calls. And Boss Baby with a 3 of hearts, the best hand, folds.
Wow.
Oh no, he only had a 3. I'm sorry. He needed another heart.
Oh. Oh no. Trey, am I ever gonna take anything?
I wonder if Big Daddy Chaz can bet enough to get
500.
So are you off now?
I'm a 7.
Iron Fern to fold. And he snap calls.
What happens here exactly?
7-deuce versus 7-4.
I thought I was.
That is not a
I saw you on
fucking
there
thing.
playing your violin.
I thought I was
It's
suited.
nothing sexual. I'm just doing things around the house.
Right, right. Oh,
I would have re-raised 3 flops.
Boss Baby needed another heart. He only had the 3 of hearts. He had a pocket 3s. So he needed running hearts.
Yeah, I'm playing.
And that'd be very hard to be good.
Who's the big winner right now?
I was like,
We have a chop pot. 7-deuce and 7-4. Chop it with a straight.
It's a
You
tie
don't see that very
between
often in a 5-5 game.
Okay.
I think
let me ask a question. Define winning.
exactly.
Right? Am I
Thank
right?
you.
Define
You
winning.
guys are blinded by money.
That's right.
You're fucking blind.
I'm just blind.
You are my help, M-Team. You are my help. Come on.
I'd be banging everything all day long.
Well, if I was as sick as you, I'd be a punch.
I would say my lingo. I don't think I can buy it with you guys.
I heard them call your name. What are you playing?
Excuse me?
I heard them call your name. What are you gonna play?
Well, we're gonna play over here, but
Well, we're gonna keep playing.
I'm
As
leaving
soon
you.
as-
It is
So card.
Boss Baby is dealt
Dude, I'm
pocket
playing
queens.
Poker. Anyone else playing?
Iron Fern has pocket 3s.
We both did pretty hard then.
Is there anyone else playing poker?
Boss Baby just called a 5. Iron Fern's going to raise to 25. Andy with the King Jack of clubs is going to call for sure.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, he calls, he doesn't call. He raises, he 3-bets to 125.
Who's stacked?
Boss Baby's going to make a big bet here.
I just think a lot of money in stock. What happened?
4,420 an ounce.
Oh, that's 420 with an extra 0.
Even though I'm still like.
Yep. I was doing it because she told me last time.
Okay, how much is Joey's massage?
Stretching at home.
I bet $4,420.
He's not gonna have any money in front of him, so I'll pay for it.
Boss Baby makes it 4.4K.
I got his massage. Yeah, I got it.
What will you give me if I can call?
He does not want to see a flop.
Years of like corporate job and then I
I
fold.
got 30
Andy can't believe what he hears.
Fold.
30 minutes under the big.
You have queens.
Good call. I get 30.
Oh my god. That's actually sick. That's actually kind of sick.
Andy quickly folds, and of course, Boss Baby is going to take down that
That was Avery.
pot.
I want to see that flop a little bit.
I'm not.
I know, right? I can't call
Well, I guess
4,000.
I'm in for more than 125.
You see, there's a cumulative winnings. Poker Traveler
Oh, there's me. What's up?
leading everybody. After a rough start, Poker Traveler had Ace 10 versus Ace King
Hand or what?
from Iron's Fern.
Joey, you're a fucking
They
idiot
flop
and
3
you're-
aces, and Poker Traveler loses the minimum.
You're a
Very
fucking
first hand of the
idiot.
night.
I'll show you what you're doing.
I'm going to play blind this hand.
You over here with your cards going.
Our host, El Thunderbird, in seat 1 is going to fold the
And I saw a queen like
King
7
suited.
fucking times.
Boss Baby's going to play his pocket 2s.
I still won.
Fern is going to raise it up with the Ace Jack.
Calling blind.
It wasn't some magical call. or
Sunnie
magical
quickly
read.
calls with the Queen 6 of spades. Big Daddy Chaz is in. Andy's going to be
I
in.
won. And that's what matters.
That's what matters.
Yeah, winning matters.
Let me message your wife right now.
We're going 6 ways.
Oh!
6 ways to a flop.
What do you want?
are friends, guys.
Fuck!
The amount of dirt I have on you.
Avery, let's see a board. Avery is our dealer tonight.
There's a vault of files, videos.
Bubbles flops a flush draw, the 6-high flush draw.
Armed guards and the toughest cryptography in the world.
Sunday has a pair of queens with a 6 kicker, but Big Daddy Chaz has king queen.
That's the deuce of clubs. Surprisingly relevant. God damn it. I was fucking blew off $125.
Ace Jack is going to call for 100, looking for a king on the turn. Bubbles just has a club flush draw, 6-high. 23% equity. Sunny with the queen 6, but she has a flush draw in spades.
Yes.
She can win with 2 pair or a flush.
You're welcome. Yeah, what did you think I was going to say to her?
She easily makes the call. And Big Daddy Chaz has the best hand right now.
Something good. I'll sell for 7.5. How about that? I'll settle.
Looks like Bubbles got away with her 6-high flush draw.
Oh, how much is it?
1,010.
Sunny makes 2 pair with queens and 6s.
I hate you. What do you have?
Oh,
Only 2 pair over there?
let's make another back call tonight. Fuck it.
She's all in Big Daddy Chaz snap calls,
That's good.
and she gives them the bad news.
Yeah. Give her the money.
Did you do it on purpose?
I had king queen.
Wow.
I got stuck.
Queen 6 is going to beat king queen.
I have some online games.
Where are we playing?
I got poker 2 games.
Oh, I get this. I get
Joey.
this guy.
No, you don't. Get out of here. Get out
No,
of
she
here.
scooped you at the Pokemon.
Those are mine that you fucking stole from me.
Stole?
You stole those.
Stole? I don't steal anything.
You got to remember, most of the players bought in for 2,500 tonight. Poker Traveler's sitting on 7,000.
I do have a lot of opportunity.
What happened to my Snorlax?
It's mine. It's mine.
No.
It's
I
mine.
love that guy. How did that? Aww.
Love is a
I
thing.
give you 1,500. I get to keep my.
Yes, John, he's wearing a Iron Man mask, and it has a battery pack inside the mask,
You're the
and
only
it
one
opens
giving
and closes with the touch of a button. It's pretty awesome.
me. Well, you're the only one that gives me money.
I'm not trying to intentionally.
Involuntary sugar daddy.
I'm trying to be. Oh, don't bring it up again. That was one of my worst moments.
Throw the table. I have a diamond.
Jack 5, Jack 5. Everybody's folding those. Big Daddy Chaz with the Ace King of
That's
clubs.
5 of diamonds. I raised
Well,
blind.
there goes all of my outs.
Holy shit, Seti.
Chaz, you don't have to like play
Poker Traveler does have the bounty hand with the 7-deuce.
The biggest trap I've ever.
If he's able to win with a 7-deuce, he's going to take an extra $350 from all the players combined. It's going to be very hard to get Big Daddy Chaz to fold the Ace King versus Ace 9 of Dr. J.
I have no card.
I'm gonna look now.
Who, me?
100.
No, not baby boss.
Boss baby.
Boss baby baby.
100 US.
We don't have a helmet wear every stream, but
One of my
we
favorite
wish we did.
Are we gonna go to
It's pretty awesome.
Stop talking about stuff. Stop it. I want you back, but you gotta chill. Drink more water. I want you back.
Big Daddy Chaz makes top 2 pair
300.
versus the Ace 9 from Dr. J.
Is there like a term in the massage
In the Urban
world
Dictionary?
for being like just
And Dr. J is going to continue
having a massage
thinking his best, his Ace 9's
What would
best
be the
of
term,
Ace
like, you
King.
tell a friend or
A
coworker,
9 would be a very
I
bad
gotta
card.
go- I mean, like, what would you call Joey?
He could think he's chopping with
She's not gonna say it 'cause she's
Ace
massaging.
King, Queen, Queen, 2
But
pair.
there's a,
But
absolutely
the
a
Ace
term.
King is best
100% there's a term.
for Big Daddy Chaz. He should bet about
First massage I ever
400, 500 to get a call. 900 will not get a call.
did on my
He bets 500.
Let me tell you, it was not a seizure, but his arm was fucking twitching, and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like, sir, are you okay? And then I realized what he was doing.
Under the table?
Like, so he was laying down, face down. So I was like, with his back. And
I
then
think
I'm just like,
Dr. J's gonna think it's a
it was my
chop.
first massage.
Aces up,
I screamed.
aces and queens with a king kicker.
Screamed and ran out the room.
Oh, the flush gets
He
there
had it in his
as
hand.
well.
Shit was going off.
I've never done that before.
Shit was going off. I'm like what am
Maybe
I
he
doing?
gets away from it.
The stereotype of Asian females massaging is just not good for me.
Dude, I can play this hand blind. Look at that. Ace king suited. That's not fair. That's not even fair.
Where's Ricardo? Did he leave?
Yeah.
You kicked him out.
Oh, well.
You threw a green chip at him and said, "Get the fuck out of here."
That is Poker Traveler's watch.
He was killing me.
Yeah, and then the very next.
He
hand
likes to
after the
see it,
big
not
close
wear
on
it.
the box, Avery made you get stacked.
Yeah, I stacked you.
Oh, it was Joey that stabbed me though.
Yeah, you caught off bad though.
You did. That
No,
was
I shoved that.
that was a bad play. I don't even know what happened.
It was my ace 10 hand against his whatever he
I
had.
didn't
Click that button. Oh well.
Yes, he is a doctor, Nick.
Are we just not
Absolutely.
doing qualifiers anymore? Are we four? Or?
I'm
Yeah,
bored,
the
Joey.
single
That's
board.
Dr. J.
Yeah, there are no points. Why don't we just play a double board in?
Yeah. Fuck
I don't think
As
we're
soon
live.
as the stream's over, we're gonna play.
Yeah, when the stream's over,
Alright,
it's
listen,
fine.
the stream is over. Are we gonna leave all of us leave and go to the bar? Or
If you
home game?
complain one more
Yes,
time-
Ryan. Big Daddy Chaz is the Big Daddy.
You wanna get that candy?
Yeah, I'll stay for about 30 minutes after you heard it. Then I gotta get home.
I gotta leave. You only find out at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Where you headed?
7 o'clock.
South Carolina, and then Dallas, and then Oklahoma.
Jedi Master, everybody's doing well. We do have Bubbles betting to 300 with his 7-deuce.
That's why.
She could get this through,
I chartered a yacht.
but she only gets 4 callers.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, this restaurant has Australian black paragold truffle.
Oh my gosh, she flops 3 of a kind.
That's highfalutin.
She's going to take this $310 pot down along with the 7-deuce, 350 more.
I might eat.
But you make the big. You know who won't be eating
That sounds
truffles and on the
expensive.
yacht with me?
That sounds
Joey.
expensive.
Fucking Joey will not be on the yacht. They will not be eating truffles.
If I'm on the yacht, I only have.
I'm probably gonna
We've all seen you on the yacht. There's lots and
She's
lots.
going to bet the
Bitches.
225.
That's a
Big
big booty
Montana.
bitches.
Slurs get a combo.
Iron Fern's going to get out of the way. Sunny's going to fold with disgust. And now Andy's going to
I've
call.
been having a break since April.
Andy's in the hand, but we can't see his cards. A 10 on the turn?
A ho, a ho? You call a ho, a ho?
What's the value that you get from doing it?
Calling a ho, a ho?
Oh, and Andy's going to call the $420 bet.
What is this
What are you
question
gonna get from
exactly?
doing it?
Can we start back with
We can't see Andy's hand. It says Iron Fern. He's folded a long time ago. It's Andy
Trey, shut the fuck up for 2
and not even Sunny. It's Bubbles.
My commentator, ho, ho. Is it wrong to call a ho, a ho?
What is going on with the graphics? I'm not sure.
I appreciate that.
I mean,
Andy has a deuce as well.
Is it wrong to call?
4-deuce versus 7-deuce.
is she living her best life?
They both have a full house, so is the 7-deuce going to play here?
Yes.
If 7-deuce chops, is that a win where she wins the bounty as well?
I'm gonna call a ho, a ho.
Of course you are.
I'm gonna call a ho. Every time.
Andy leads out for 650.
I got in trouble for calling a ho, a ho the other day.
Joey, the amount of things that you get in trouble for, that seems like not that bad.
That's bad, right? Yeah, for sure. You're right. I think you did.
You know? I'm
I
just-
think you did. I don't mind hoes. I love hoes.
I know you are.
Man, that's horrible, everybody. I just lost a connection.
Poor Sunny.
Oh,
Someone feels bad
let's see what we can do here.
for you, bud.
Get everything back online.
The guy said his sphincter fell out.
I saw that. Like, what the?
Oh, man, I missed that hand.
No partials for shot. No payment for shot.
It was a chop, but does the bounty win?
Dad, deuce
2 days.
I had to bet the
Oh
river
man,
'cause
no
I'm like,
bounty
oh,
for the
river.
7-deuce. They chopped the hand
I would have folded. I would have
with
snapped.
deuces, 3 deuces.
That's the only reason I bet 650 is because if I got check and you bet, I don't really want to call. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, no, I had to ask myself why you called the flop and give you some credit if you had 10 minutes. So I can only call.
I see they're chopping it now. We just caught up. We went to black screen. We couldn't see what the ending was. We saw Andy bet the river, then the screen went black.
He drove here.
Bubbles makes the call,
In the car with her.
and it's a chop.
Just zoom in, just zoom in. Chaz, get over here.
Hey, is this where we're playing poker at?
we're playing poker right here.
Not you. You keep walking away.
Tonight you're watching the 5-5 El Thunderbird and Friends
How else will I get
stream. It is a $1,000 buy-in, $2,500 hard cap.
Raise blind.
Next Tuesday, the 20th, we are doing Hurricane Holly and her friends. They're going to play a 5-5-10 no limit hold'em with a $1,500 hard cap with a Pokemon trophy. Pokemon is in play at Rounders Card Club.
Watching live from the toilet. That was an honest comment.
Oh yeah, that's the guy that said it's sphincter.
Call blind. Sonny, let me know what's going on.
It's probably Joe.
But don't give anything away, please. I check blind. I'm the low flop, please. Fuck yeah.
Sonny's going to use the
That's real.
Big Daddy Chaz's
8 of spades.
Pokemon, cover some cards for him.
Alright, 75.
Queen 7 gets ahead of Jack
I ain't seen
King. And there he bets 3 chips, making sure that my 3 of a kind and 3 chips is in effect.
on this board, right? 300.
He bets 3 black chips this time and doesn't get a call. He did get called. Queen 7.
Was that blind?
Dr. J mucks.
Oh my god!
Both times he bet 3 chips, and that's my theory is when someone makes 3 of a kind, they bet 3 chips in the same denomination, representing 3 of a kind, and there you saw it in effect twice.
That was an advantage.
That's so advanced, dude. That is so fucking advanced. Oh my god.
I bet I'm trying to get him. Yeah, that's terrible,
Dude,
Chaz.
dude, I'm
Terrible.
done playing. I'm done playing poker. That
That's
traditionally.
King High.
Keep his eyes open.
King Jack. Sonny all the way down.
I'm playing
We
like
just
a
lost
idiot.
the screen again. We have production out here.
I just do like when you're playing blind, like you want to see that board, dude.
The HDMI is acting up. We're going to get us a new one.
Joey, I'm gonna punch you in the face if you pull it out of turn one more time.
I've never once pulled out of turn. How do you feel with that?
And we're back.
Call blind.
Call it a ho-ho.
You got security over there? What are you guys doing?
Dude, we don't need security. We're having a good time.
Is it over,
You
Shane?
just enjoying the moment.
I know, it's definitely not over.
Sonny has pocket 9s. Dr. J has pocket 6s. Big Daddy Chaz has 2 3.
Commentary is horrible.
Pocket 6 is out flop. Pocket 9s.
Commentary is horrible. There's the feedback.
There's a 10 on the board, but Sonny's going to bet.
In case you were wondering. I need a camera angle.
Not Bart Hanson is standing right there behind, trying to get in the
We gotta all say that. They can't say that, but we
stream. He wanted to play, but he liked to be in the booth tonight. We appreciate his help tonight. He did a great job.
Yeah, that's what all this is from.
But now he's out there socializing, as you can see. Dr. J is going to rip it for 525. Trying to get the flush draws out of there.
I love you, man.
Fold.
And Sonny will not let go of her hand. She's got pocket 9s. The only overcard is the 10.
Shane, you're a good looking motherfucker, dude. I'll give that to you.
Hey, Chaz, it's happening tonight, Shane.
Sonny's looking for a 9, 7, or 8 on the turn. There's your 7.
With Chaz?
Does give her a straight draw to an 8.
Make it happen. Let's get weird. Sonny, I need you on the
Who the fuck's gonna get weird? Did you see that?
She's going to lead out into Dr.
You
J.
said you're gonna get weird?
sexually.
Dr. J is going to raise everything And we got us all in.
If Sunny ever says he's gonna go weird, he's lying.
No, I've gotten fucking weird with him.
Nines versus sixes. Sunny is going to be
Yeah,
sick.
that was drugs and alcohol. You didn't.
She needs an 8 or a 9 on the river. They're going to run it twice. An ace, no help. The 4, no help.
We're getting weird.
Alright, I'm coming to the back.
Set of 6.
You won, right?
You have a set of sixes, guys.
You have 8, 9.
I have
Oh.
nines.
And Dr. J's going to scoop that pot.
What a needle, Joey.
I thought you had 8, 9 straight.
Why do you hate me?
I believe that he thought that.
I thought she had the nuts. I thought she had the fucking nuts.
No, you're no, I know.
I thought you had the nuts.
I know you did.
Sorry.
I don't think you were at any malcontent. Don't worry about it.
I didn't.
I'm gonna go hang out with you.
Alright.
Hate everybody.
Hey,
Aw. I'm just kidding.
we're playing poker.
Yeah, I think I want to lose.
No, there's an alternate will make it. What's that? Sure.
Goat, I missed the chatter's remorse. What happened, Nick?
Jammo! Oh, wow. Alright, we're gonna fucking listen now or not?
Is there a list? I'm just kidding.
Man,
There is a list.
that was a big pair. She didn't believe that he had a 10. A set of sixes is such a hard hand to catch up to. I think the 7 just gave her more outs to a straight or catching a 9. Oh, there you see. Andy has a steak behind him with a salad.
Joey's slightly out of turn, guy. You're in the cutoff.
Wanting to see the next person that wakes up with a 7-deuce. Bubba's very nice to help out Dr. J with a dirty stack. Had a red chip in his $500 green stacks.
Low flop.
Very nice to help him out. So it looks like we're going to see 10-5 against 7-5. 10-10-8, I think, is a check.
You check, I'll bet. So you can just, I'll bet 30 if you check. I bet 30. Oh, I'm 30. I don't know why I thought it was.
Big Daddy Chaz and El Thunderbird have a lot of history. $30 in a quick fold.
Oh my god. I blocked a fucking trips. Wow, dude, I'm running real pure, dude. I'm down 1,000, but I'm running great.
We lost Sunny. Is the game broke? That was only fish.
Okay, now what's the term?
Fish at the
What's the
table?
term?
No fish?
Joey, you're still here. The game's gonna run, okay?
I'm now.
Don't forget, Rounders Card Club this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have $32,000 in guarantees. Friday night, we have a $10,000 free roll starting at 7 p.m. And then Saturday at 1 p.m., we have a $10,000 guarantee, big 50, $160 buy-in with 60,000 in chips. You're able to rebuy one time if you get Felder for $125. Saturday, we have 2 other tournaments. We have a 6 p.m. for 2K freeze out and an 8 p.m. for $1,000 freeze out. Then Sunday, we have a 2 p.m., $8,000 deep freeze, $190 buy-in, 30,000 in chips, no rebuys. And then Sunday, we have the 6 p.m., $1,000 free roll. So we have $32,000 in guaranteed tournaments this weekend. Andy has 10s versus queens, and he has the only flush draw, which is the 10, and he turns the 10 high flush. All spades on the board. A 7 does make the straight flush on the board.
You're a strange fucking guy, Andy.
But is Andy repping any spade? She can't call with anything higher than a 7 or higher, because a 7 makes a straight flush. And the bubbles should fold. Andy's trying to get some thin value, betting 200.
Weird guy announced.
Alright, I fold.
There she goes. She will fold. I never doubt she's that good.
Yeah, that's good. That was good.
Pay the 50. Best hand, right? Yeah. Pay 50.
I had the best hand before the flop.
John wants to get in this game. Absolutely. Well, let's see. We got a lot of likes out there. We want to thank everybody for liking. Make sure you subscribe and like. As Racer Nerd has said, if you're watching, you're liking. We greatly appreciate your support.
No, they were talking about it earlier. Traders first on the list?
I was telling the 08 grinder last night that I'm going to have a poker vlog or poker channel, the YouTube channel, and I'm going to put me streaming him, streaming his WSOP. Should be easy to do. Don't have to do much, but just stream him streaming.
I don't know how I saw 20. I have an idea of how I saw 20.
That was my raise.
Wait, you raised?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I'm way out of sorts in this hand.
9-7 is going to play against Ace 4, against Jack 10, and Jack 3. And nobody flops. Everybody flops a pair of sixes, but no one has a pair. The king scare card, but no one has a king in their hand. First man to bet should take it down.
Check.
And then the 5 of diamonds helps no one. Ace 4 should take it down if he can call any bet. Just gonna go check, check, check.
You weren't even chopping with me, guy.
You're right.
Iron Fern's gonna take down a massive pot.
Elf
With
Thunderbird
ace high.
wanted to have a home game, so he bought Rounders for the night. Nice.
That sounds about right.
Hell yeah. Trey fucking runs this place, dude.
The man.
He's like, yep.
And we're the only two that don't drink at the same time.
Our next stream will be Tuesday the 20th. Hurricane Holly and her friends. Tonight you're watching El Thunderbird and his friends.
I don't think Sunny drinks.
But Hurricane Holly's going to bring her friend, and they're going to play a 5-5-10, no limit hold'em, with a $500 to $1,500 buy-in and a hard cap as well, along with a Pokemon trophy. So let's see.
Scott left a long time ago.
So I'm kind of also doing it just so that I can kind of break the habit. I don't want to drink that. I think I'm going to probably end up being like
Looks like 08 Grinder will be streaming his play on tomorrow night's WSOP bracelet event. Must be an 8 or better. He does not play Hold'em. So if everybody would like to tune in and watch the 08 Grinder play a WSOP online event, please support him. He does a great job. Looks like Boss Baby's on the phone getting some poker help. Sunny has left the table, and it looks like our buddy J Mo is going to take the seat. Welcome J Mo to the stream. He's sitting in seat 4. Queen 9, 7, 6, 8, 5.
I'll keep this. I think this is my order. Yeah.
7-4 Jack. Iron Fern actually flops the best hand, even though Big Daddy Chaz needs a 6 gutter ball for the straight. He's going to call 3,500. And Boss Baby's poker coach told him to fold the flush draw. A 6 would make 2 pair.
I gotta look now.
For Iron Fern, he would never fold there. Well, he's going to bet, and Big Daddy Chaz is going to let it go.
Did you say 11:30? What's that?
Looks like our man J Mo's gonna buy him for about 1,800.
Oh, okay.
Playing Seven-deuce game for $50.
Okay, I'm in.
Where'd you get that item?
Not a bad one.
It's gonna be his first hand played on the stream tonight. He's new to our stream, but he's a regular here at Rounders Card Club.
In case I want to go back to the bathroom and take all the high juice.
I got all the
I know, we got that. Sure.
but I'm sure you.
I was gonna say maybe it's
I'm gonna fucking text you if you don't follow my wrong Give a fuck.
Thank you guys. Yeah, get a sound out. We see J Mo just joined the table.
Where did you get that? How? I ordered food.
Alright, let's go with it. Andy, Scott says he'll be there next week. He promised.
Thank you.
They're open?
Appreciate it.
No, working out.
That's a fun guy.
You see J Mo's in his very first hand. He's gonna 3-bet to 175.
Kyle?
Boss Baby's got pocket nines.
This guy doesn't play poker. Kick him out.
All right, thank you. Good seeing you. You're awesome. I'll see you again. Boss Baby looks like he wants to call the 175 3-bet from J-Mo. Oh no, he's going to raise. That's close to $2,000. Putting J-Mo's whole stack at risk. J-Mo's not backing down from nobody. You better watch out from that kid. J-Mo must have a big hand. Pocket nines versus ace 10 suited. J-Mo's very first hand. He's all in. Are they going to run it once or twice? Only Avery will know.
God damn it! I hate you, Andy.
Oh, a 10. Gives an open-ended straight draw with the 9. The king, queen does not help. We're going to 5 more cards. Ace 10 versus 9s. He needs an ace or a 10. Oh, he flops the nut flush. Needs a 9 on the river. J-Mo's going to double up his very first hand. Welcome to the game, J-Mo. How do you do it, kid? Holy moly. J-Mo sits down his very first hand, ace 10 of hearts versus pocket nines. Boss Baby's going to flop an open-end straight draw and miss. And then J-Mo's going to flop the nut flush. The board will pair on the turn, so a 4 or a 9 would give Boss Baby a full house, and they would chop it, and it misses with a king of hearts. J-Mo doubles up his very first hand.
You can't just hit and run, man.
That's tough for pocket nines to win. J-Mo for the scoop.
Can't wait till that highlight comes out.
Nick, have a good night. I'm sure we'll chat in other streams. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it.
We just running at Joey's house over and over again. Yeah.
Put on orange soda. I got 2.
Glad you saw that last hand where J-Mo was able to double up with ace 10 versus pocket 9. Boss Baby is not scared to put all the pressure on
What
you.
Joey's trying to say, Avery, is yes, thank you for checking on me. I would like a hand. That's what he's trying to say. He just has a awkward way of articulating himself at times.
You put super worse for the ace 10? Really? Really? Okay.
How the latest is 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Badass.
Yes, J-Mo for the surprise scoop. Man. He thought the second board for sure was going to be the easy win, but when the board paired with the 4, it did give Boss Baby some outs, a 9 or a 4 for the chop. Dr. J is doing quite well. He's up about $5,000. Poker Traveler should be in for $2,500. Ooh, some racks are being dealt out, so I guess we're getting very close to the end of the stream.
Wow, Dad, this is the last hand on the stream, and then we're gonna do some Dude, there's like
Just want to thank everybody for hitting the like button. We really appreciate it. We got a lot of likes. Hopefully everybody subscribe. We really appreciate it. Skull, Mike, thank you for joining us tonight in the stream. Hope you guys at the lodge have a great show coming up. Friday or Saturday, I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember. But you guys do a great job over there.
No, I did.
You did? You closed that already?
No, I didn't. I refused paper juice today.
Don't forget, Rounders Card Club, Friday through Sunday, we have $32,000 in guaranteed tournaments. Friday, we have a $10,000 free roll. Saturday, we have 3 tournaments, a $10,000 big 50, a $2,000 free roll, a freeze out, and a $1,000 free roll. And then Sunday, we have 2 tournaments as well. We have a 2 p.m. $8,000 deep freeze, $190 buy-in, no rebuys, $30,000 in chips. And then Sunday, we have the 6 p.m. $1,000 free roll. Friday night, we're going to have our mixed game going again around midnight if you want to play mixed games. Racing Nerd, thank you. I'll get in touch with you pretty soon when I get my hands on the property.
Joey, what are you doing? You're not going to play the bomb pot? No.
Dr. J is going to 3-bet with pocket 10s.
Are you folding?
J-Mo's thinking I want to play these streams every time. He just doubles up his very first hand.
I saw Loretta Dan. We were looking for him.
No way.
The guy you were just talking to.
Pocket 10s are going to take it down.
Okay.
There's no seat. No, it's a lie.
Wait, George. This shit.
It's like trying to manage a fucking.
So we're done.
I don't even know what to do.
Don't forget the 08 Grinder, a friend of ours, is going to come to San Antonio and play with us, hopefully in August, September maybe. He will be playing in the WSOP stream. He'll be streaming while he plays the 8 or better tournament.
Double board.
We are going to do a $25 bomb pot.
Full round of high only bomb pots.
When it comes back to me.
Avery's going to bring in a new deck. And we wish him the best.
Round of PLO bomb pot.
Yeah, since we couldn't do them during the stream, we're going to do one round. And then it's going to go back to 5-5.
Our buddy Rampage Poker had a great run yesterday in the WSOP online tournament. Got to the final table. Unfortunately, got a bad run out versus Ace Queen versus Ace 8. But he's been playing tournaments. He's been playing very well in the tournaments and doing quite well. Wish him luck.
Why?
Does that mean he watches it?
Valuable Sandwich says, hi, I'm actually Phil Hellmuth. Well, Phil, thank you for watching. Or Valuable Sandwich, thank you.
And then you throw the watch, and I throw something else in. Throw my shoes in or something. Everybody's like, holy shit. Holy shit. That guy's going to lose his shoes.
How fucking trash dealers are. Crazy. The fucking worst I've ever had. Shaq.
Joel says, what happened to Vern? He can talk up a storm at the tables. Absolutely. Oh, wow, we got a double board palm pot. So basically, we cannot see the hole cards. And so we have ace, 8, deuce, and king, 3, 5. We have spades on the king, 3, 5 board. And rainbow on the ace, deuce, 8 board. And Bubba's going to bet $75. So we're going to say she has 3 of a kind on one of the boards. 100% she has 3 of a kind. That's what 3 chips or $25 and 3 increments mean. Yeah, Nick, I stayed up and watched the 08 Grinder stream it with Rampage on it last night, and yeah, it was late. I finally had to stop watching around 2 a.m. Bubbles is going to continue betting with the 3 of a kind. If she has pocket kings, she'd have a set on both boards. She's going to bet 260 into the pot. Iron Fern is going to bump it up just a little bit. Looks like he's going to make it like 950 maybe. I know there's stacks of 3 or 4 in the hundreds. Those black chips are $100 chips. Fold, 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 fold. I think it's a quick call. An all in and a set of aces. I told you, when they bet 3 chips, it's always a set. She has aces on both boards. 6-4 for the straight. They're going to chop it up. Did you see that 08 Grinder? She bet out 3 stacks of 20 red chips for $25, repping a set. Easy to call. Easy to call.
Looks like a Mad Magazine reunion.
Jedi, we don't know where did you move to. Thank you for being a Rounders member.
Curious.
Oh, Bob, with the 7. Did you get the 7-deuce game too?
Yeah, but Andy's supposed to be. Andy, you're
Looks like we are doing
I am.
Omaha bomb pots right now. Double board. Everybody's loving those. Let's see who bets out $75. It's going to be 3 of a kind. All right. Our TV has died again. I believe the... we just want to thank everybody for being in the chat tonight. Really appreciate all the kind words. All the likes we gotten tonight. And we'll be doing a stream on Tuesday coming up, which is going to be Hurricane Holly and her friends. We got $32,000 in guaranteed tournaments starting tomorrow night through Sunday. It's July 15th. We are open 24/7 effectively immediately. So today was our first day. We're going to be open 24/7. You want to come to Rounders Card Club and play, we greatly appreciate it. You want to be on a stream, you can contact Rob, Rounders Rob the host at rounderscardclub.live. And it looks like we got a all-in bet and a call. I didn't see the the flop bet, so I'm guessing someone has an easy set. So kings full or quad nines, and a quick call from Big Daddy.
7-5.
5-7 for the straight. 5-7 for the straight,
I fucking scoop it.
You stupid.
and a set of sixes
Flop, dude. Open-ended, set, flush
from
draw.
Jamo with 3 8s.
Scoop it.
He caught all that shit.
Dumbass
He
like
caught all
to get on
that
snap
he
card
caught
and
all
play,
that
dude.
fucking shit what he did.
That's why I got all these chips earlier.
He didn't have none of that shit. 9.
Misses everything, but if he would have called, he would have had a full house on the bottom board. So what's going to win? Ace.
Oh my god, I got 12 5 back.
Oh no. Ace 7 is going to win
What the fuck you wanna do?
one board and then the same straight. So basically Big Daddy Chaz is getting quartered. Wow, what a big hand.
Everything, boy.
All right, thanks everybody. I want you to have a good night, and we'll see you next Tuesday night. Thanks to Mixcard Mike for putting all this together. Thanks for our owners for supporting us and giving us the stream to go out on. And we want everybody to have a good evening, and we'll see you at Rounders Card Club. Come out and play.
I'm done. I'm not playing no more.
Goodbye.
I'm good.
Quarters out.
Ace did hard. Bag it ass.
I'm gonna scoop kill, bitch.
Yeah, you would have. Alright, I'll do one more. Fuck it. No, give a fuck.
One more.